Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with ya? And so here we go. We've got Thursday night football. That means the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders here. And so a game in which, surprisingly, both of these teams here, their defense has been, a little suspect so far this season. So who knows what we're going to be in store for here today. But we've already got Lewis here. And so Lewis says, let's go, ready to roll. Black says, hurry up, slow folk. But yes, how are you guys doing? All right, so right now, Chicago with the football right now from their own 26-yard line. Justin Fields out of the shotgun, has all kinds of times and throws it up there, gets the catch. Look at that. I mean, what a big time play. Oh my goodness, DJ Moore, and he wants more. He wants more. How about that? What a big time play. And again, I mean, JP literally just got here and already 58 yards right there from Justin Fields to DJ Moore. First catch of the game for him. Big time play. So now it comes down to, can the Chicago Bears capitalize off the big play here and get some points? And they're going to have to burn a timeout because already here, play clock was about to expire. So great decision there by Justin Fields to call the timeout there and make sure they don't cost them any yards. And so RC Hoops, what's good with you? And you say the Chicago Scares. RC's bringing it tonight already. How are you doing? And you say, JB, what up, man? And so JB just getting back from the gym here. Lewis says, got his bottle ready. Let's go. And so, either way, if this might be a celebration, or it may just end up being one of those type of nights where you just got to drink yourself to sleep. But either way, it's good to see that you're ready, Lewis. We're starting to get a little concerned for you, though. You're consuming a great amount of alcohol over there. So we're getting a little concerned now. All right, so after the first time out here, we got a fullback in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Got one tight end on the play as well. Fills up under center, takes a snap, going to feed it to the back, and the back off the right side, looking for somewhere to go there. Nowhere to be found. Picks up a yard on the play. Lewis says over 44. I agree with the over as well. RC says the Bears are artistically disgusting. Oh, wow. Not a fan of the Bears, I see. And again, that was a 1 yard pickup there. And again, Khalil Herbert coming off his best game of the season last week. Tight end goes in motion here, 2nd and 10. Play fake. Fields looking. Fields is going to get sacked here. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. And so great job by this D-line here. If they can continue to do this all night and get after Justin Fields there, that's going to help their chances. So now we got ourselves 3rd down coming up. After the sack, we're looking at 3rd and 14 right now from the Washington 20-yard line. Again, here in the first quarter with under 13 minutes to go. So it's going to be critical. Can the Bears capitalize here this close to the end zone, well, to the red zone here? You got to be able to come away with 6 points as opposed to 3. Let's see if they can get it on 3rd and 14. They're going to go 5 wide. Justin Fields in the pocket. He throws one up there, and look at that touchdown there to DJ Moore. He's all by himself there. I mean, I feel like I could have caught that touchdown right there if the DBs were going to give me that much space. I mean, you're literally in the red zone, so I don't know what else we're waiting for here if he's getting this kind of space. That is insane. But Justin Fields threw the touchdown, and JB is feeling pretty smart right now for taking the over on both DJ Moore and Justin Fields. So feeling pretty good about that. Let's see. Lewis says the Bears win and go over 44. So you're telling me, Lewis, that the Bears are going to score over 44 points? Or are you saying just in total here? Let's see. RC says, JB, they're absolutely a comedy show in terms of being inept and pitiful. But Lewis says, boom. That's what he was waiting on. That right there is what he was waiting on. So we got the touchdown. Let's see, Lewis says first of the night. And so, oh man, Lewis, the night is still young. RC says if they don't win this game, their season gets canceled. And Lewis says total 44. Okay, I was about to say, Lewis, maybe you got a little started before the game there. Time to just reel it back in. So, okay, gotcha. We're on the same page there, on the same page. And so that's what we saw from Chicago here. So we're going to see how Washington responds here. And so I've got high hopes for this Washington offense here for this particular matchup. And so we're going to see how Sam Howell does. I feel like this could really be for potentially so far his best performance yet. But we'll see. I mean, at the end of the stream, JB could be looking like, oh man, why did I say that? But I feel like this is going to be a good night for him. So let's see what happens. But what I do know is that the Bears went down there, and my goodness, DJ Moore, 2 catches, 78 yards. And so I'm jealous of anybody that's got DJ Moore starting right now on their fantasy football team. They're off to a great start already. And so, Carmichael, what's good with you? And you say, hey, JB, how was your week? And so, oh, man, JB's been busy, man. Busy with work, gym, work, a lot of stuff. So, JB is happy to talk about some football. That is for sure. Lewis says, Bears better win this game in dedication to the great Doug Lucas. And so, hey, they better win because if not now, then when? I mean, after you guys slipped up against the Broncos, almost had JB throwing his tablet here. I mean, you can't even see the tablet right now. This is yeah, you can't even see the tablet. This is bad. But but that is a tablet, I guarantee. So, but yeah, I mean, if not now, then when? If not now, then when? But we do have some time, so let me go ahead while we're at the commercial right now and set up the poll question real quick so we can get everybody's vote and see who everybody's got in this one. Again, we've got the Bears and the Commanders. And just a reminder that JB's next stream is going to be Saturday. And hey, we're going to have Texas and Oklahoma. And so, I mean, how could I not stream that game, right? Texas, Oklahoma, Saturday. So if you got some time, come through and be a part of JB Nation for that. It should be great. We've done some streams in the past of that rivalry, and usually it's a great game. Last year was the exception. All right, but setting up the poll question on my end. All right, poll question is up. And still at the commercial here, but how do you guys feel about the expansion of the WNBA? So I heard earlier today, the expansion of the WNBA. Lewis says, don't put the poll, JB, it's a Bears win. Lewis says, there's no need for the poll. RC says, win to win. Bears' next win comes in 2025. And so if we know if that's the case, that RC put a curse on the Bears basically, as if they needed that. But kickoff on the way. No return on the play. So we'll see what the Commanders look like here offensively. Carmichael says, I would try to make it JV, but I'm going to be working all day, but I'll try to make it Sunday. And so, okay, bet. Well, I appreciate the heads up there for sure. Absolutely. All right, so Sam Howell, let's see. And, hey, he's had some pretty good games, but you look at, I was looking at who they've played so far. And so some of those defenses, a lot of those defenses have been giving up a lot of passes so far this season. But, hey, they're part of that reason. So we'll see how they look here, but I'm expecting a big game from Sam Howell. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, feeds it to the back, and powers forward for about 6 yards on the play. That's going to make it second and about 4. And again, that was Brian Robinson on the carry for the Commanders. And let's see, RC says, JB, what you say about the WNBA? In my Tony Montana voice, you talking to me? And so, hey, I mean, that was big news. That was big news. I didn't see it coming. Meanwhile, 2nd and 5 there, gets the completion to the tight end. And that's going to be, let's see, they mark it just shy of the first down marker. Logan Thomas picked up 4 yards on the play. So now we got 3rd and 1 right now for Commanders from their own 34-yard line. All right, so 3rd and inches, actually. And when you got a guy like Brian Robinson in the backfield, I expect you to feed him on 3rd and short. But let's see what they call. Maybe quarterback sneak. Receiver goes in motion. And they're going to feed it to the back. Oh, no. I would have probably quarterback sneaked it there. If you're going to line up in that formation, I probably would have quarterback sneaked it. But the Bears said no way. They said no way. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. RC says they have one team and they're going to add to. They're still trying to identify that city and state. And so yeah, I was surprised, but I guess that means things must be looking up, a lot more than I thought. So I guess something positive when you have growth. I would have preferred to make it like a pair of teams. If you're gonna add, at least add two. Like don't make it an odd number. But we'll see. Let's see. Lewis says I also got the Bears. He said ML at plus 250. It's money night. He says it's money night. So okay, JB likes money. Carmichael says honestly, I don't watch WNBA, so you don't really care. Meanwhile, punts on the way. Caught from his own 15. He's at the 20 and dives to about the 27-yard line. And that's where the Chicago Bears take over again offensively here. Justin Fields and company. Let's see how this works out for the offense this time around. Last time they were able to come away with a touchdown. And you're seeing that Justin Fields in this game, he has time. It's not every day that we see Justin Fields have time. So the fact that on that last drive, you saw 3rd and 14. Like the big plays that he had to DJ Moore, Justin Fields had time, and you can see he was able to put some air, some touch on the ball, and DJ Moore is all by himself. So if that's going to continue to be the theme, then expect for Justin Fields to have a pretty similar performance to what he had last week. And so the offensive line, they can hold up. But, I know that Sweats, he got a sack earlier. So if they can get some pressure on Justin Fields, that'll help this Commanders defense out. So that's really where this game will be won or lost, the offensive line of the Bears versus the defensive line for the Washington Commanders. And so, Mike, what's good with you? What's good with you? And so he says, yo, JB. And RC says, JB, most of my subs are fans of college basketball and women's basketball. And so he said, I just know, even though I talk NBA men's college too, he said people come to me for women's hoopology. And so, hey, that's what's up. That's going to be handy to know next time it comes March Madness and stuff like that. And JB's trying to fill out his bracket and he needs some assistance and stuff like that because Braden's been leading me astray. So I need to stay away from Braden's advice. And he's not on to hear it, I guess. And so, Kenneth, what's good with you? Kenneth says, how are you doing tonight? And that you're doing great. And so JB's doing great. JB can't wait for the weekend, long weekend, Columbus Day on Monday. JB's really happy about that. So, yeah, JB cannot wait till about this time tomorrow. And so, and hey, we've got some good games to cover over the weekend. I mentioned Saturday, we're going to be covering Texas and Oklahoma. That's a big time matchup. Sunday night football as well. Cowboys and 49ers. So we really got some good games coming up. So that makes JB even more happy. And so we've got Phoenix here. Phoenix says, what up, members and JB? What up with you, Phoenix? How are you doing? How are you? And so Lewis says Fields will break one tonight. And so I expect Fields to have upwards of, I'd say about between 50 to 60 yards rushing is probably my expectations for him. I am hoping that Sam Howell breaks at least one for about 15 and 20 because I did take the over in his rushing stats, which was at 13. So I'm hoping that he takes the over here. Carmichael says you need DJ Moore to not get any more catches. That's right. You're going against old man, so you definitely need to have DJ Moore not get any more catches. RC says JB the Aces played Liberty in the WNBA Finals. And so what night is that? Again, the WNBA Finals. I have not been tracking lately, but I did know about the playoffs. I didn't know we were at the finals already. And so Fields is going to keep it here himself off the right side. Great decision there. And when you do that, you start to confuse the defense here. And that's something that you definitely see from this offense when they get the lead, which is why I was really surprised that they let the Broncos come back and beat them last week. That made JB really mad with Chicago last week. But JB going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. But I see that right now the Bears are leading the poll. We got 6 votes in. And so the Bears are leading the poll here. How about that? All right, we got 2nd and 3, shotgun formation. Fields looking, throws it, gets the completion here, and that's going to be a 1st down. Ryan Tunyon, former Green Bay Packer. Robert Tunyon. 7 yards on the play and a fresh new set of downs. Let's see. RC says, JB, I actually had Iowa in the championship game in 3 of your 4 brackets, and they made it. And you had some cash in pocket. They look pretty. And so, hey, I mean, what we saw last year, that was so magical. And so that would not have been a bad idea at all. At all. All right, 1st and 10, shotgun, Fields looking, throws it, and oh, incomplete. Oh, man, Daryl Mooney, my goodness. If you're not DJ Moore and you're on this Chicago Bears roster as a receiver, you're having nightmares every night. I mean, I, if I mean, you look at the throws that he's getting. He's open, but he's not. The ball just doesn't get to him. DJ Moore, the ball gets to him easily. But I mean, that's got to be frustrating right there. And does anybody know if Chase Claypool has been allowed to attend this game or not? I mean, that's been pretty crazy if he's not allowed to attend this game like last week. But 2nd and 10 here for the offense. 5 wide, quick pass there, caught by DJ Moore. DJ Moore, he wants more, and he's going to get it. And let's see where they mark him down at. Looks like he's going to be just shy of that 1st down marker. 3rd down coming up. Carmichael says, JB, I'll be here Sunday if the Steelers win. If the Steelers lose, I probably won't be here. I understand. Lewis says the Bears last win October 24 versus New England. Streak ends. Lewis, you didn't have to say that. Meanwhile, quarterback sneak. And let's see where they're going to mark him here. All I see is bodies right now. I see bodies against bodies. Looks like a 1st down here. But, man, that's all I saw was just bodies at first. RC says, JB, knowing me, it was luck. How often do we want our teams to go all the way? And they do. You have no idea how many times I've picked Ohio State to win the bracket, knowing that that's not going to happen. But you think it's March Madness. Anything can happen. Anybody can get hot at any given time, and you end up picking your team. It's far too many times. Because all it takes is just one win. And then you realize your team's not even in the bracket. So, but anyways. Carmichael says, JB, should I accept this trade in one of my fantasy leagues? And so, let's see, for Puka and James Conner, and you give them Saquon Barkley? Personally, I would do it. Me personally, I would do it. I'm very fond of James Conner. And if Kyler Murray comes back, it's only going to help James Conner. And James Conner's doing pretty good. And then Puka, I mean, I know Cooper Kupp's coming back, so that's probably why the trade is being made. But I feel like both him, Cooper Kupp, they'll be able to coexist. And so I like it because Saquon, that offense, they're going to be trailing a lot. And so they'll have to play the Cowboys again. And they're just going to be trailing a lot. So they'll be doing a lot of pass blocking. So I would do it. Meanwhile, Herbert, look at him go. Look at him go all the way to that 11-yard line. Wait a minute. JB's getting excited here. JB had the over on him, Fields, and DJ Moore, along with a couple other guys. So JB's getting a little fired up right now as we see this. RC says, just my luck, the Bears will go on a 10-game win streak. If they do, then I'm going to need you to start talking about the Patriots the way that you talk about the Bears, if that's what it takes to trigger a win streak here. But he's got 3 rushes, 35 yards. Fields on the move. And he throws it up there, throws it away. Smart decision to throw that one away. I hope Mac Jones is watching. That's how you throw the ball away. Phoenix says, Lewis, just a small shot of tequila tonight for me. Okay. Hey, Phoenix is feeling inspired right now by Lewis. And the way that Lewis has been winning, what is your record again so far this year, really? With your bets again, Lewis, what is your record? Like last time, I think it was like, 18-3 or 18-4? All right, 2-10, play fake. Fields dumps it down. Tight end. Oh, then he lost the ball. He lost the ball. But he sat on the ball. So, I mean, does one thigh count as possession of the ball? But let's see. He should maintain possession. But that's dangerous. That was dangerous there. That was dangerous there. But that could have been a big-time turnover if it would have been a turnover. But that ball came out. Yeah, that ball was out. He just was lucky that he sat on that ball. I mean, that's pure luck. Sometimes the ball rolls your way. Sometimes it doesn't. Lewis says sitting at 18-4. Okay, I'm proud for you. I'm proud for you. All right, 12 yards away from the end zone, 5 wide for the Bears. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Justin Fields goes over the middle, completes it to his tight end. His tight end is going to be about a yard and a half shy of that first down marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So let's see. The Bears, last week they had no problem rolling the dice. Will they roll the dice again here? Nope. I already see the kicker coming out here already. That decision has certainly been talked about, I'm pretty sure. Like, hey, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our points and let's do it. So, okay. Absolutely. So, Santos, 22-yard field goal attempt here for the Chicago Bears. Kick is up, and the kick is good. That's money. Here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go. It is the Chicago Bears who are up 10-0 in this one. But let's just hold on here because when we come back, we're going to see what the Commanders can do because something's going to telling me that this is going to be a very high-scoring game in this one if we can get Washington to get going on this next drive, which JB wants points. I'm not going to lie. JB's here for the points tonight. I want points, a lot of scoring in bunches. That's what JB wants. RC says they should have went for the touchdown. The Bears coach dude job on the line. He knows it. He knows it. But he's 0-4, 0-2 in the division. He knows his job's on the line. But Ron, he knows his job. That seat's pretty hot also. So he's got to come out here and get his team to score. You cannot lose this game. This is the kind of game right here. You lose this one, your job's done, basically. Like, they've already pretty much probably hired your replacement if this team goes on a big losing streak. So you got to go out there and get some W's. Lewis says he'll take a shot to that, too. Yes, but we've already got 10 votes in. We're still in the first quarter here. Keep the votes coming in here on the poll. And right now, we've got the Bears leading the poll here. 8 votes for the Bears, 2 for the Commanders. So let's make sure we keep that going here so far here. But right now, JB's happy. JB's happy. The game's off to a great start here, at least for the Bears right now. But I'm pretty sure the Commanders are going to come back and make this an interesting game. So let's see if it happens here on this next possession. Again, that drive was 11 plays, 70 yards, 5 minutes and 33 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. So already 10 points here in the first quarter. And so for back-to-back weeks, we're seeing some good stuff from Justin Fields passing. I have been saying that all offseason long. People have booed me on my mock drafts. They've booed me in my evaluation of Justin Fields, but give this man some time to where he doesn't have to run for his life. The fact that we know Justin Fields as a scrambler tells me that Chicago, since he's been in the league, has not done a good job protecting him because he was not doing that at Ohio State. And the kids got it. The kids got it. And so I'm glad to see that when he gets some time, he can show he's got a nice little touch. Now, him and Daryl Mooney, I don't know. Maybe you lock them in a closet together and you tell them, don't come out till you build some chemistry. I don't know. But they got to figure this out. They got to figure this out because the Bears right now, DJ Moore is the only receiver right now who's really contributing for them. They need someone else to help him out. You can't have one receiver being told to stay home. We want to pay you to stay home, play Madden for the day. That's how you can help the team go home and play Madden. Like, really? You're telling Chase Claypool that? Come on now. Come on now. We're not paying a man to stay home and play video games. We need all hands on deck. And Daryl Mooney, like, we got to write him a GPS to where the football's at half the time. So if those guys can start to contribute, this can really help this team take it to the next level. And by next level, really just win a game. That's the first step. Win a game right now. That's what we're trying to do. All right, but here we go. Kickoff's about to be on the way. All right, let's see if we get a return here by the Commanders. All right, no return, so they'll take over from their own 25-yard line. So Sam Howell, let's see if they'll go ahead and get him going. And for the Commanders here, I want to see them find a way to get guys like Jahan Dotson involved. We had such high expectations for him. Now, a lot of people had high expectations for Antonio Gibson, in which right now that has not been the case so far yet. But Brian Robinson's running hard. I kind of figured that he would. And so we want to see them go out here and get it together right now. Eric Bieniemy, this is the kind of game where you got to have an impact. This is a defense that you can get after. So you got to go out here and, hey, light it up offensively. But here we go. Shotgun from their own 25-yard line. Sam Howell in the pocket. Sam's going to run. And then he slides after picking up about 4 yards on the play. Okay. Second down coming up. Hey, use those legs. That will help JB out. Matter of fact, yes, use those legs. JB took the over on 13 yards rushing, so please. Phoenix says, we want touchdown points. We're not watching soccer. Hey, we do want touchdowns. We do want touchdowns. Best believe that. But a couple field goals to help JB get the over on Joey Sly, I'll take that also. So, but here we go. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun. Trips at the bottom of the formation. We've got movement on the offensive line here. That's going to back up the Commanders 5 yards right there. You cannot make life more difficult than it already is right now. You can't. Penalties and mistakes, that'll hurt you. Again, we're still here in the first quarter, 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. The Bears are leading right now 10-0. Commanders with the football here, trying to get something going here in this offensive possession here, but that penalty not going to make life any easier. All right, so after the penalty, 2nd and 12 here. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, going to hand it to Brian Robinson, and the defense all surrounding him. And so now that's going to make it 3rd and long, the situation that you want to try to avoid right now, 3rd and long situation. So let's see what they draw up here. Lewis says, if you like touchdowns, don't watch any Iowa games, Phoenix. I only wish that Brady was here to see that, Lewis. I only wish that Brady was here to see that. But, ouch. RC, you might want to just ignore that comment there. All right, 3rd and 11. So we got 3rd and long. Antonio Gibson's in the game. He goes in motion. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, ball from their own 24-yard line. Sam Howell drops back. He steps up. He's looking to run, and he dives forward there, gets back to the line of scrimmage there. Tried to make something happen there, but 4th down coming up. So they've got Sam on the move right now. And Sam, if you give him a pocket here, he can throw this ball against his defense. But right now, that defensive line for the Bears, they're getting after it. But it's not just them, too. Also, you've got the linebackers coming on blitzes, too. So getting creative. Now, that time, he saw something there. He probably wouldn't have stumbled on that one. He might have been able to at least pick up about 8 yards on that play. But great job by the linebacker just tripping him up. 4th down coming up here. 4th and 11. Punts on the way. And it is going to be caught from his own 25. Gets away from the first guy. Makes the second guy miss. Brought down at the 31-yard line. That's where the Chicago Bears will take over here with the football from their own 31-yard line. So now we've got the Bears offense back out here in the first quarter, still 1 minute 52 seconds here. And the last 2 times out there, they've come away with points. 1 touchdown, 1 field goal. You want to continue to come away with points, but you want touchdowns here. You want touchdowns. You want to keep it going. They've done a tremendous job passing the ball. Justin Fields, he is currently 7 of 10 right now for 106 yards and a touchdown. And DJ Moore is responsible for 87 of those yards. He's got 3 catches also and a touchdown. So those 2 have been on the same wavelength. Now, he's tried to go elsewhere, but that has not been the case. Khalil Herbert, he had that 1 big run earlier there. He's got 3 carries for 35 yards here. So, and then also Justin Fields getting it done on the ground also. So the mixture of that right now is a good formula for the Chicago Bears in this one. But you take this game so far, you take what you saw last week from Justin Fields here. So I can only hope that moving forward that this is the version of Justin Fields that we'll be able to see. But again, that offensive line, you give him time, and I believe that this is what you can see. But again, they'll be taking over from their own 31-yard line here in the first quarter with 1 minute 52 seconds to go. $17 votes, okay. 17 already here in the first quarter. Where are the Commander fans here tonight? I am seeing a dominance here by the Bears in this poll. And again, so far in this one, Sam Howell, he's got more rushing attempts than he does passing attempts right now. That Bears front four is getting after him. And third and long in situations that you want to avoid here for the Commanders. It didn't help that they had that penalty. That put them in a bad situation. Wasn't able to do anything on second down either. This defense is bearing down on Brian Robinson, it looks like, early on in this one. So they're going to have to find a way to give Sam Howell some time here. And he's certainly looking to run, so he's not comfortable in that pocket. So if you're the Bears, you want to keep that pressure up. But now it's the Bears offense once again. All right, so we're going to line up in a shotgun, and we've got 3 receivers on the play, tight end and a back. Fakes it to the backfield, throws it, gets the completion again to DJ Moore. DJ Moore breaks away from the DB. He's still on his feet there, and he's running, and he's pushed out of bounds. But man, what a big-time play. That's on the DB there. That's on the DB. It's one thing to give up the catch there because you was like, I don't know, like 5-6 yards off the man. You let him catch the ball. But look at that. After he makes the catch, you whiff on a tackle. You literally just whiff. Like you just threw like a nub, basically. Like you didn't even try to extend a hand. They give it to Khalil Herbert here, and now Herbert's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. I'm sorry, that's Johnson there on the carry. So Johnson picks up 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Roschon Johnson. And so DJ Moore, I mean, if they don't find, he's already got 126 yards receiving. And we're just here in the first quarter, 126 yards receiving. And something tells me his night's just getting started. It's just getting started. He's about to do something insane tonight. All right, 2nd and 5. Got a fullback in the backfield, fields up under center, and they toss it here to Johnson. And look at that. Oh, man. Safety came up and tried to lay some wood there, but it didn't matter. He picked up the first down here. Great carry on that one. So back-to-back carries here for Johnson, and Johnson getting it done. And that left side of the offensive line, great blocking by them. Great blocking. I feel confident that I could have picked up about 8 yards on the play. Now, when I seen that safety coming, I probably would have just went ahead and hit the ground. But great job by Johnson, but excellent job by the offensive line there, bearing down. And so, Braden, what's good with you? And you say, hey, JB. All right, shotgun here, tight end goes in motion. Fields, looking, pressure. Trying to get away, just throws it up there. And so that's going to be thrown out of bounds there. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. And so, yeah, no flag there. Oh, okay, there it is. I was looking like this. There's no flag on that one. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it is the Bears leading 10-0. They're in the red zone right now. When we come back, 2nd and 10 right now from the Washington 15-yard line. And so, but hey, Justin Fields, 8 of 12, 145 yards passing and a touchdown. You know, they're getting it done. But DJ Moore, if you got him in fantasy football right now, your opponent's already throwing in the towel. He doesn't want the smoke. Doesn't want the smoke right now because 4 catches for 126 yards and a touchdown in 1 quarter. In 1 quarter. And he's basically like getting all the passes at this point. With the exception of the tight end, he's the only receiver that's able to get the catches, and there's going to be a ton of those catches for him tonight. So look out. He might even get over 250, maybe even 300 if they need him to tonight. Who knows? It just depends on if the Commanders can start scoring in this one. But man, where they start the Chicago Bears, but it's just 1 quarter down. 1 quarter down. We saw the Bears last week. Denver came back on them, so we'll see. The Commanders right now, they are 2-2. I remember the game against the Eagles. They gave the Eagles everything that they can ask for, so we know what they're capable of. It's just right now, Sam Howell, he's got to get comfortable. He cannot just have just 1 pass attempt in the first quarter for 4 yards. You can't have that if you're Washington, just 4 yards passing in a quarter. If that's the case, you might as well just pack it up right now if that's the case. So they're going to find a way to, first of all, get their defense from being on the field for so long because they're going to continue to get tired, all that stuff. So, hey, it's a lot. It's a lot of adjustments that need to be made here for the Commanders. But first things first, you can't let the Bears get in the end zone again right now if you're the Commanders. You just can't let that happen. But Lewis says you technically can. He says you technically can. He says, let's go Bears. He needs a drink. Lewis, I think Mr. JB is going to be very concerned for you. He's going to be very concerned for you. after a minute in this game if this continues. And again, we are at the commercial because we are done with the first quarter. So when we come back to the action, it is going to be the second quarter. Again, the Bears right now currently second and 10 from the Washington 15-yard line. Trying to make Lewis proud tonight. Let's see. You said JB drowning the mascot, and so all right, second quarter coming. Let's see. Braden still left piano music in the background. And so, oh man, if Braden can hear it, that means YouTube can hear it. So YouTube is probably gonna take away all the ads on this one. But no, that's my brother downstairs playing his piano. All right, so we got second and 10, and they're gonna feed it to Johnson again, who gets brought down at about that 10-yard line. So Johnson getting a lot of meaningful carries here. And so, and again, I mean, right now, the Bears offense, they're moving it. Third and 6 right now. Let's see if they can convert here on third down or if they have to settle for a field goal. All right, third and 6. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Fields throws it up there. And who else? DJ Moore for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Let's see, Braden says, is he a huge Colorado fan? And so, yes, Braden, a huge Colorado fan. Like, he watches probably more Colorado film than probably Dion does. So, yes, huge Colorado fan. But, man, what a touchdown. Once again, DJ Moore. And I am so glad I am not the one going against DJ Moore this week. That was both feet in, 11-yard touchdown. He's now got 5 catches, 137 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. Extra point is good. Wow. 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 What a. I feel bad for Carmichael, though, because I know he's going against old man. And right now, DJ Moore is having a field day, literally. RC says, who are these people? Brandon says, I'm happy I'm not watching this game. Yeah, you may not want to watch this one, Brady. You may not want to watch this one. This is not something that a Packer fan would enjoy. So, but 17-0, that's the score right now here in the second quarter with 14 minutes and 15 seconds to go. And Lewis says DJ, he got his DJ. That's his DJ right there, DJ Moore. And he wants more. He wants more. Lewis says, don't mind if I do. Oh man, Lewis, maybe you were right earlier by mistake when you were said Bears 44. I mean, will they score all the points here? Right now, though, if I'm the Commanders, frustration has got to be sitting in. The offense has to go out there. Look at the difference in time of possession. The Bears, 11 minutes with the ball, and the Commanders, just over 4 minutes with the ball. They have to get something going. Right now, they've got 4 yards passing, 5 yards rushing. That's 9 yards total so far in one quarter, and they're trailing 17-0. So they got to go out there, get some first downs, get some positive things going here. Just come away with something on this drive. Just come away with some kind of points here. Touchdown, field goal. Come away with something. Make yourself start feeling good. That's what you need right now if you are the Washington Commanders. All right, so how is up under center here? Trips at the bottom of the screen. Sorry, bottom of the top of the formation. One back in the backfield, going to toss it to him. And yeah, Bears right now getting after it. He picks up about 3 yards on the carry. Again, Brian Robinson Jr. with the carry. Second down coming up, 2nd and 7. And the Bears leading 17-0. They say weird things happen on primetime matchups, but man, Lewis says this is a Thursday night performance. Braden, shots towards Green Bay last week. Braden can just shake his head right now. All right, shotgun here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, 2nd and 8. Sam Howell throws a quick pass there. It's completed. And that is going to be Samuel with the reception. He's going to be about a yard or 2 shy of that first down marker. 3rd down coming up. But that time he was decisive there, got the 5 yards, got the ball out of his hand there to Curtis Samuel there. 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 2. Let's see what Eric Bieniemy draws up. 13 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Must get this 3rd down. I feel like you don't want the Bears to get the ball back right now. Sam Howell on the move. Sam looking. Sam throws it. And he got the 1st down, but man, that was a low pass right there. And so that was, wow. Lewis says, we need a pick 6, JB. Easy now, Lewis. Easy now. Let's keep this one entertaining. Let's not do that. But excellent job by Logan Thomas there to catch the low pass and then secure it, take the contact, but position the ball to where he gets the 1st down. Very important. So great job, 1st down here for the Commanders. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Bears showing pressure. Howell, bootlegs to the right, gets the completion. That's Johan Dotson. And Dotson, he's going to be about a yard shy of that 1st down marker. 12 minutes to go here in the 2nd. Let's see. RC says, JB, what are the chances the Bears crumble this one away? Ouch. And you said Commanders scored 50 unanswered. All right, 50 unanswered, that would be insane there. But if JB had to put a number on it, I'd give it maybe a 21% chance as of right now. 21%. From their own 46-yard line, they feed it to the back. That's going to be a 1st down. Again, another carry right now for Brian Robinson. I remember in the fantasy drafts, there was a lot of people that was taking Antonio Gibson ahead of Brian Robinson. I remember that. 11 minutes to go here in the 2nd. Shotgun formation. Samuel goes in motion for the Commanders. Takes the snap, throws it, and gets the completion here. And that's Terry McLaurin with the catch. He's going to pick up about 3-4 yards with that catch. So right now, he's finally getting the ball into the hands of his receivers. Like, he is 5 of 5 right now for 25 yards. So it's just a matter of getting the ball out quickly right now and getting it into the hands of your playmakers, and hopefully they can make a guy miss or 2. So in a matchup like that, I expect a guy like Curtis Samuel to be used all kinds of ways moving forward because they need to score here. They got the ball in midfield, fakes it to the back. Howell has time, throws it short, gets the completion. Look at that. Thomas ran somebody over here, Logan Thomas. And so he is getting targets right now. 10 minutes to go here in the 2nd. Commanders moving the ball. That was 11 yards on the play. Lewis says, no chance. He says 0, not tonight. Well, I cannot deny the way that the coverage is looking right now for the Commanders when they're on defense. You may be right, Lewis. You may be right. You say that no, Lewis got huge cash in this game. They know it. Bet. All right, but 1st down for the Commanders. 1st and 10, shotgun formation, multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Fakes it to the back. Howell throws it. He's taking a shot in the end zone. Has it, man? Oh, no. Just missed it. How do you do that, Sam? How do you do that? He had a guy. He just barely, when I say just barely overthrew him there, that's one that you want back. That's one that you want back right there because he literally, you look at that. And so the safety was, I don't know, he was lucid dreaming or something, but he did not know what was going on behind him there. But Let's see, because certainly that was not the linebacker's responsibility. 49 was just completely out of position, and 22 was going the other way. I mean, that's just a blown assignment there in the secondary. All right, but takes a snap, gives it to Brian Robinson, and Robinson, he's not going nowhere. This Bears defense is not allowing Robinson to really have a huge impact on the game. That's going to bring up third down, 3rd and 9. Right now from the Bears, 38-yard line. So if you are the Commanders here, you want to come away with some points. You want to come away with some points here. I would not be surprised on 3rd and 9. If Howell doesn't see anything immediately, if he takes off and scramble on this play, I would not be surprised. We saw it a bunch on that first two drives for him. If he doesn't see it, he will run. But here we go. Trips at the top of the screen. Bears sending pressure. Howell running. There's already a penalty. He throws it up there and, oh, incomplete. I just knew that was about to be picked off there. His receiver did a great job adjusting to the ball there. Incomplete. But there's already a penalty that was already thrown, which explains why he took that deep shot there, because that is going to be offsides on the defense. So the Bears gifting the Commanders 5 yards right there and a shot to redo 3rd down. So now we've got 3rd and 4 from the Bears 33-yard line. So that makes it more manageable here if you're the Commanders. So far, 9 plays, 42 yards, and over 5 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock here. But you're in a critical situation, 3rd and 4. You want to get this first down here, but you cannot take a sack here. At least got to come away with 3 points if possible. Johan Dotson goes in motion. 5 seconds right now to play clock. Takes snap out of the shotgun. Bears sending pressure. There's already a penalty. Ball gets tipped in the air, and that's going to be incomplete. And 53 knows that he had a shot at that interception there, but he just couldn't time it there. Caught him by surprise. Caught him slacking. But let's see what the penalty is here. And so penalties have just been. All right, they're going to decline that penalty there. 4th down coming up here. That was going to be on the offense. Penalties declined. All right, so this is going to bring out the good old field goal unit, in which, yes, JB did take the over on Joey Sly. So JB needs the field goal. Lewis says, oh, so close. What do you mean so close? All right, here we go. 51-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the kick is good. So the Commanders get their first points of the game here. 17-3. So it's a little something positive here. Not what you wanted here, but you did get some points. You did see the offense move the ball here. Sam Howell, started to look a lot more comfortable here. We know once he gets going here, we've seen this season that he can really get going. So that was what you needed there. You just need the defense to make a play now if you're the Commanders, because you can't let DJ Moore get any more. You can't let him get any more, because right now 5 catches, 137 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's on like a Tyreek Hill type of pace tonight. He's going out there and making fantasy owners either extremely excited or extremely nervous about what's to come the rest of this week. So we'll see what the Bears do to try to respond when we come back here from the commercial here in the 2nd quarter with 8 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in a second. Again, the Bears leading this one 17-3, but the Commanders finally getting 3 points. Lewis says he'll take 3 points. Matter of fact, Lewis, if the Commanders can just get another field goal here, help JB out. But JB's liking where things are right now. I am liking where things are right now. I just need about 11 more rushing yards here from Sam Howell. JB will be very happy. But again, we are right now currently at the commercial here. And we've got 24 votes right now. So a couple more votes for the Commanders came in since we last looked at the poll here. But still 2/3 are favoring the Chicago Bears in this one. And again, we are still at the commercial here. Again, Sam Howell, 6 of 8 for 36 yards passing. Brian Robinson, he's got 6 carries for 10 yards. So the Bears defense, they're like, we're not going to let him get going. Like, they're doing a good job of bearing down on him. Logan Thomas, he's been pretty reliable here. 3 catches, 18 yards so far in this one. Pretty reliable. Especially that one catch that he had earlier in the drive on 3rd down, where he needed to pick up like 4 yards for the first down. And so he did a good job adjusting and catching the low catch. and then going upfield, well, falling backwards for the first down. Lewis says you need the Bears to score the next 25 points for the over. Lewis is very specific with that. Very, very specific for that. But so far in this one, Justin Fields, 9 of 13 for 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. And so we'll see if he continues to keep that going. But I think they learned a lesson last week. What happens when you let up? When you let up, you let a team basically get back in the game. So we'll see if they can avoid that mistake in this one. All right, so getting ready here for a kickoff to take place. Again, 8 minutes and 33 seconds to go, and the Chicago Bears leading right now 17-3. Joey Slye to kick this one off. And we'll see if the Bears will return this kickoff. No return. So they'll take over from their own 25-yard line. And you see Big 62 there for the Bears heading to the locker room. And again, so far, the Chicago Bears offensive line, that's aside from DJ Moore, that's been really the story right now. This offensive line has looked good so far in this one. I mean, Justin Fields did get sacked, I think, once. But other than that, offensive line has looked good. Let's see if they can hold it up, though. Shotgun formation for Chicago from their own 25-yard line. Takes a snap. And Fields is going to keep it himself running to the left. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the carry. He says, I'll do it myself. Second down coming up. And they've got Khalil Herbert, the running back in the game on this drive. Again, 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. The Bears lead right now 17-3. Receiver goes in motion. Fakes it to the back. Throws it over the middle. Gets the completion there by his tight end. Still with his feet. And he's going to fall to the 44-yard line here of the Commanders. So what a big-time play. And so maybe Lewis isn't kidding here. Maybe the Bears may just be able to continue to get the next 25 points. Who knows? But they are throwing this ball, and that is a great sign for the Chicago Bears. I'm just amazed by the amount of space that the Commanders are giving the Bears. Like every time there's a catch, like look at the space that they have. And this time they feed it to Khalil Herbert, and he's going to pick up about 2-3 yards on the carry. That was his 4th carry of the game. He's got 4 carries for 38 yards so far. And that time they came out in just a heavy formation. You say, hey, we're going to run the ball, and that's exactly what they did. All right, so we got 2nd and 7 here with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left before we get to halftime. Tight end goes in motion for the Bears. They're at the 42-yard line of the Commanders here. Justin Fields looking, throws it up there, incomplete. And that time he felt the pressure there. Good job just throwing it, in a place where nobody can get to the ball. Live to see another down. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 7. And that was Darrell Mooney, the intended receiver. So 3rd down coming up. If you are the Commanders, this is where you have to get after Justin Fields. So you cannot give him time. Get after him and find a way to keep the ball away from DJ Moore and the tight ends if you are the Commanders. But let's see. 3rd and 7. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Justin Fields. Oh, they headed to the back, and look at that. Khalil Herbert gets the first down here. I'm not going to lie. If I was a defensive coordinator, he would have got me that time too. Because I would have been bearing down. I would have been looking, where's DJ Moore? We're going to make sure he doesn't get the ball first and foremost, and where's the tight end over the middle? That's what I was going to do. So they did a tremendous job. Wait a second. They say 4th down here. They say fourth down here, but they're going to quarterback sneak it. I thought he got the first originally on that third down, but apparently the referee said he was short. And so, let's see, fourth down. Now that's going to be a first down here. So, oh man, Commanders, you had your opportunity. You had your opportunity. And let's see, you look at that replay there, and it was a great effort there by the Commanders there. And it was hard to know for sure, but it looks like he did get it. All right, so another first down here for Chicago, and man, time of possession has just been in their favor. All right, but shotgun here. Justin Fields looking, throws it incomplete. And that's good to just throw that one away there. He was intending it there for Brown, but it's better off incomplete there. Would have lost yards on the play otherwise. 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Again, Chicago right now with the football, with the lead, 17-3, facing 2nd and 10 right now from the Washington 35-yard line. DJ Moore goes in motion. 2 seconds on the play clock. High snap. Feeds it to the back again. And the back, look at him go. He is going to be a yard shy of that first down marker there, but picks up 9 yards on the play. That's a sign of a defense right now that is getting fatigued out there. The offensive line is winning the battles right now. They have to contend with Justin Fields, Khalil Herbert, who's getting the ball here. And then when they're passing and having the success they're having passing, that's a lot for the defense to continuously be out there on the field this much in the first half to have to contend with. So the running games are only going to get better and better moving forward. 3rd and 1. Bears looking like they're lining up to get ready for the tush push here. Let's see if that's the case. And Fields is going to pick up that first down here on the quarterback sneak. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. And so Lewis has got to be very proud of his team. And Herbert's got me the over so far. DJ Moore's got me the over so far. Justin Fields ain't too far from it. JB's happy. JB's happy. I'm just a little bit concerned about the Commanders right now. That's JB's only concern right now. But so far, 9 plays, 51 yards, 4 minutes and 25 seconds in terms of time possession of the clock so far on this drive. Takes the snap. Fields looking to run. Backs up. Looking to run again, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage there. So that time, he ran up like he was going to run. Then he went back. Then he tried to run again. It just wasn't there. It just wasn't there. All right, so we got 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation for the Chicago Bears. Commanders send 4. Quick pass. Gets the completion there to his tight end. And his tight end is going to pick up about a good 6 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. And right now, if you're the Commanders, you got to stop the flood. It's not even leave it this way. You got to stop the flood that's been happening so far. If you are the Commanders, you can't let them get a first down. You can't let them get a touchdown. You're the Commanders. Worst case scenario, holding the 3. You've got some time before halftime. Got a couple of timeouts. You holding the 3 here. You get a score yourself. You got something to look forward to. But your defense has got to get some stops now. All right, 3rd and 4. Takes the snap. Fields is looking. Fields is going to throw one up there. Daryl Mooney, he just can't get the ball. He just can't get the ball. Sub me in, coach. Put me in for Daryl Mooney because he is not going to get the ball. Like it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But that was huge there for the Commanders. And it wasn't nothing that they did so special, really. It's just the fact that Daryl Mooney just cannot get these passes. And I would be extremely frustrated if I saw my counterpart getting all those catches and I just can't get one. Justin Fields says that's on him. That's going to bring out the field goal unit here for Chicago. Kick is up. And the kick is good. That's going to extend the lead right now 20-3 with 2 minutes and 24 seconds here before the half. Commanders have all three timeouts. You got the 2-minute warning right now. So we'll see how their 2-minute offense works here, as they're going to want to try to come away with a touchdown in this one here, but at the very least come away with something here. But you don't want to get the ball back to Chicago. That's what you certainly don't want to do, is give the ball back to the Bears and let them score again. The Bears have scored 10 points in the first quarter. They've scored 10 points so far in the second quarter. So they're getting after it. Lewis says he'll take that 3 also. And so, oh yeah, for sure. For sure. JB Slick need the Commanders to go ahead and get maybe 3 more here before the half. Then if that happens, then the second half we can focus on touchdowns. I also need Sam Howell to run a big game, like just run, get me a good 12, 13 yards. JB will be happy. Lewis says bear down. We're going to see. We're going to see. We are going to see. But this is a critical drive right now for the Commanders. Down 17 points here. We'll see what happens. Did the Bears get the ball first, Lewis? I believe the Bears got the ball first. So we're going to see. And again, currently at the commercial here, Lewis says if they don't, they take away, then a takeaway. Lewis, he wants revenge. He wants someone to pay for what he's had to deal with so far this season. I feel you there. I feel you there. I thought I was tripping for a second. I was about to say, why is the managing partner over there with a Motorola phone from the early 2000s? So I thought I was tripping, but yeah, I clearly wasn't seeing that correctly. I was like, what is he doing? All right, kickoff on the way. All right, no return by the Commanders here. So 2 minutes and 24 seconds here. Let's see. Lewis says JB with the white shirt on. It just so happened to be that way. It just so happened to be that way. And again, a reminder, my next stream will be on Saturday for that Texas-Oklahoma rivalry, in which I'm expecting that game to be a high-scoring affair, an exciting back and forth one. I know Oklahoma wants revenge for what happened last year, and I would too. So it should be a great one. But here we go for the Commanders from their own 25-yard line. Howell in the pocket throws it. Oh, he threw a pick. He threw a pick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Sam, I am. What is going on? Wow. Yeah, that's wow. That's wow. So Lewis has been gifted with his Chicago Bears here another opportunity to add some more points. And he said, "Excuse me, JB, that's a double." Oh man, so man, Sam Howell, I'm disappointed. I'm just glad that in my other league I did not start him this week. I thought he was going to have an opportunity to eat this week, but no, he's starving out there. Meanwhile, pass incomplete, intended for Khalil Herbert. And so, yeah, great job there by Chase to just get his hand on that one, Chase Young, and deflect that one. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, the ball right now at the Washington 36-yard line. So the defense has been put in a tough spot right now. But at some point, you got to say enough is enough. If you can hold them even to a field goal here, that'll be big. They're going to hand it to Khalil Herbert here. And Herbert is going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. And so Phoenix says he'll take a drink for that too. You said, and let's see, Lewis says the chat room got quiet. If the Bears were losing, you'd be getting trashed. It did get quiet. I'm looking up and I see a bunch of Lewis comments here. It did get quiet now that you mention it. Gee, Lewis out here silencing people. I didn't realize that the dislike for the Chicago Bears was that strong. But again, we are currently right now at the commercial, thanks to the 2-minute warning in which Chicago leading right now 20-3 after the Commanders threw an interception. So Sam Howell, 6 of 9, 36 yards and an interception. He's going to have to ramp it up here the rest of the way if we're going to make this competitive. Lewis says, I don't care, you're enjoying the stream and cheers. Hey, Lewis says he's been waiting for this moment. Again, 27 votes in, 63% here for the Chicago Bears, 37% is holding out hope that the second half would be a different story. Phoenix says, I'm mainly gaming New Zelda still, but I got JB Nation on, and so we appreciate that. And hey, that sounds like fun there. That sounds like fun. Lewis says, I'm so glad this was on primetime game and not the Denver game. Oh man, Lewis. If that had been the primetime game, Lewis, then oh man, that would have been bad. All right, so we got 3rd and 7 here. Shotgun formation for the Chicago Bears. Let's see, 3rd down. And they've been pretty good so far today, so let's see. Takes the snap, and they're going to give it to Herbert. And man, I mean, look, he has such a fast burst, and he's still, look at him, still moving. Oh my goodness, this is what you see like in Pee Wee when there's a big kid who's just moving everybody else there. He was just moving that defense. Wow. That was a big play, 16 yards on that carry. He's got 8 carries for 72 yards so far in this one. And the way this game is looking right now, I expect in the second half, he's going to have a big second half as well. Wow. Lewis says, you hope the Bears score 51 points in honor of Big Buckus. And so, yeah, earlier autocorrect put it put duck inside. I read duck earlier, so that was my bad. All right. And they're going to toss it to Khalil again off the left side, and he's going to pick up probably about 3 yards on the play. 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Bears already up 20-3 right now. 2nd and 6 coming up. 13 yards away from the end zone. And right now, it's been bad, real bad for the Commanders here. JB can't talk. His team got beat in a similar fashion. Right, 2nd and 6, 5 wide. Fields, he's running, and he's going to pick up the first down before he slides at about that 4-yard line. Let's see what they mark him at. And so 55 seconds. If I'm the Commanders here, I'm thinking about time as well, trying to get something positive. All right, so the Bears get an opportunity to score and leave little time left for the Commanders. Throws it, and that's going to be a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So right now, yeah, I don't know what the Commanders are going to do here, but things are not looking good right now. 26-3, Bears on top, and we still got the PAT coming up. And look at the disappointment on the fans' faces. They're like, they can't believe this. They can't believe this. All right, extra point is good. I clearly chose the wrong kicker in this game. JB's not happy about that. All right. And again, just 24 seconds here before we get to the half. So we'll see if the Commanders can at least maybe get themselves in field goal range and do JB a solid here, perhaps. Maybe, but right now they're down 27-3 right now. So not too much positive to say about this first half here for the Commanders, but 24 seconds, 3 timeouts. You just got to make sure that Sam Howell does not throw it to the other team. If he wants to make JB's night, just go ahead and scramble for about 40 yards and get them in field goal range and get the field goal. Because I got a feeling in the second half they're not taking any field goals. But I believe they do get the ball first in the second half, I believe, the Commanders. So if they can just come away with something, a field goal or something, it's not going to make you feel much better, but you just got to chip away at this point. We've seen crazier things happen. And again, we are at the commercial here. Lewis just fills 7 passing touchdowns in 2 games so far. And so, hey, when he gets a little bit of time here, it helps. It does help. It does help. Because you've got to understand, my man has been dealing with some terrible offensive line throughout his time in the league. So get a couple games here where they play decent, and it's nice to see him go out here and perform. All right, but we still got 24 seconds here before we get to halftime. Kickoff on the way. All right, no return here. So we'll see what the Commanders can do it 24 seconds. All right, here we go. From their own 25-yard line, shotgun formation here. Howell looking, Howell on the move, throws it away. 19 seconds remaining, 2nd and 10. It's just not looking good right now for him. All right, so we got 2nd and 10, 19 seconds here before halftime. Howell in the shotgun, throws it, and it's caught by Gibson. He hits the ground, gets back up there. I mean, picks up maybe a yard or two, but we got 12 seconds here before we get to halftime here. 3rd down coming up. And at this rate, it doesn't look like they're even semi-interested in trying to score here before the half. And so, Seth, what's good with you? And you said that your Flyers win. And so, hey, that's what's up. How are you doing? How are you doing? All right, 3rd and 8. Howell gets the snap here, throws it. Gibson's got a chance to get the 1st down. He does. Got to call a timeout. And they do. All right, so with 3 seconds here before halftime, timeout call here by the Commanders. And so basically, you're going to get a chance here to heave one up and just see what happens. Let's see, Seth says good. And so that's what's up. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. Absolutely. But look at the faces of those Commander fans. They are not happy. They are not good right now. Trailing 27-3 right now to Chicago. That has been a nightmare for them. All right, so they are going to put a lot of people back here. I would love to see Sam Howell just scramble and get me my over for rushing yards. But he throws it, gets the completion, and he's going to go down, and that's going to take us to halftime there. Nice way to pad the passing stats, I guess. Let's see, RC says, JB, this is going to be the Chicago 49ers. He said it's got to be. Lewis says, if the Bears lose this game, you're going to cry and not watch football for years. And so, Lewis, we already lost 80s. We cannot lose you too, Lewis. No more sulking. No. RC says, yeah, they're playing like the Chicago 49ers. Well, right now, the Commanders, they've got their work cut out for them. When I say they got their work cut out, they've got their work cut out for them. I don't know what kind of speech you got to give, especially to the DBs. That's what got me. Like, the guy, well, whoever's guarding DJ Moore, got to do better. And right now, the tackling is just getting worse because they're on the field so much. So, Khalil Herbert, 9 carries, 76 yards. Johnson, he was pretty effective in there as well. So this defense, they were gassed out there. They were getting lit up. It was just a bad combination out there for the defense. Then Sam Howard went out there with that interception. That didn't help either. But right now he's 9-13 for 71 yards passing. Brian Robinson, those 6 carries for 10 yards in this one. So not much from the running game either. It's a lot going on out there. Absolutely. But you guys know what happens at halftime here. So JB's going to take a second and see if he likes any of the pick'ems here. All right, but again, we are currently here at halftime. Lewis says he likes that combination, the Chicago 49ers. Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. He loves it. All right, but let's take a quick look here at the rest of the schedule. All right, so who do you guys like between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills? If I recall last year, I think Jacksonville had their own Josh Allen out there who just caused like havoc for Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills. And so I believe that was last year's game, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Steph says the Eagles are beating the Rams on Sunday, and the Rams are not good. And so, well, I'm expecting the Eagles to go out there and feed my man AJ Brown, help my fantasy football team go out there and claim victory in the process of that. And if they can also like stop throwing the ball so much to Devontae Smith, that would help also. All right, so RC likes the Jags in that matchup. Okay, so you like the Jags on the road at Buffalo. Okay, 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 absolutely. All right, so JB's just making his picks over here. All right, so Lewis says he likes Buffalo in that one. And so I expect, I mean, last year's game, last time they played, it was very physical. It was very physical. Do I anticipate that again? I mean, now what gets me is the fact that this game is going to be in London. So the fact that it is going to be down there, Jacksonville's already still down there. So I don't expect as much scoring from Buffalo's offense as previous, but I still think Buffalo will win. It'll just probably be 24 to 10, 24. Yeah, I think 24-10, something like that. Buffalo over the Jags. I think Buffalo will win that game, but it'll be kind of a two-score victory. Maybe even 27 to 10, I'll say. All right, so next up, the Houston Texans on the road at the Atlanta Falcons. Who you guys like in that one between CJ Stroud, the Houston Texans, and Desmond Ritter and the Atlanta Falcons? Let's see. Lewis says Buffalo. Seth says Prime Video is free on Twitch. And so, I did not know that. I did not know that. It's been a minute since I've been on Twitch, actually. It has been a minute. But yeah, my man DJ Moore, he had himself quite the quarter. Now, I doubt he's going to put in that kind of work in the second half unless the Commanders start storming back. But DJ Moore, he got this train started. Yep, got that train started. All right, so Lewis likes Atlanta. Okay, down in Atlanta, so he likes Atlanta versus Houston. Okay, I like Houston in that one. I'm excited. Maybe I'm just too excited about what CJ Stroud's been doing, but I do like Houston to go down to Atlanta and get that W. Because Houston, I mean, well, first of all, I'm gonna have to start CJ Stroud this week in fantasy football. Justin Herbert's on the bye week, so I'm hoping he goes out there and has a great game. I like what I saw last week. I hope he can replicate that here. But I expect him to go out there and get the W. Let's see. Lewis says Rams +5 in ML. Okay, okay. Money line. Okay. And so AAU, what's good with ya? And he says, Rise and Rhino raid. And so, Rise and Rhino, what's good with ya? Ryzen says, What up, buddy? And you said, Rise and Rhino in the house. And so, hey, how are you guys doing? JB's doing great. Appreciate you guys coming through and showing some love here on JB Nation. How are you guys doing? And so Flyer Viking says, Rising Rhino Raid. And so appreciate you. And so Lewis, he's going to drink to the raid there. And so Lewis is drinking to everything today. Rising says, smash that like button, people. And so, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Where are you guys at right now in terms of their sub number? Where are you guys at? And so, Magic Man, what's good with you? How are you? How are you? And so, Rising says, what good, JB&M? And so, Giants fan 56, what's good with you? How are you? And again, let's see, Teddy Boy, how are you doing? And so, yes, appreciate you guys. Magic Man says, cheers, JB. And so cheers to you as well. Yes, absolutely. Teddy says, Rising Raid Stampede. And so absolutely. I hope you guys are doing great. And so appreciate you guys coming through. And so what is the number you guys have right now for the subscriber count? Are we at the 1K mark yet? That is what JB would love to know. And so absolutely. And so let's see. Giants fan says, have a great stream. Thank you so much. You too. Rising says, enjoy the game. And so absolutely. You too. Thank you so much. Joseph says, Raid, appreciate you coming through, Joseph. Richard says, Riding Rhino number 13 Raid. And so, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you so much for coming through. Rising says, keep up the hard work. And so absolutely. Thank you so much. And you too. The grind is real. And let's see, Flyer Viking says 1K. So you got the 1K. You got the 1K. What day did you hit the 1K mark? That's what's up. Hey, you guys, if you're watching and you're not subscribed to Rising Rhino, go ahead and press that subscribe button here. But congratulations on the 1K. I know that's a huge achievement there. So you made it. You're on the right side of 1K. What a journey. So congratulations there. Wow, that is great to hear. And you did it extremely early in October too. So congratulations. And so wow, that is fantastic. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Absolutely. Let's see. Dallas football says Rhino Raid. And so what's good with you? Omar, how are you doing? Omar says Raid. Rising says showing some love. And you say Monday Night Football is when you did it. Monday Night Football. That is great. That is great. So what happened during the actual stream? Wow, that is fantastic there. That is incredible. Wow. So I'm happy for you guys. Like that is well deserved there. I know you're putting in the work, putting out great content there. So that is amazing. That is amazing. Teddy says, you like the power run by the Bears when they were pushing in for 5 extra yards, 19-yard gain total. Hey, JB liked it as well. It helped us over. So JB's happy about that. Lewis says he'll go look for the Rhinos and say, hey, that's what's up, Lewis. That's what's up. Absolutely. Yes. And if you guys want to follow Lewis's lead there and go ahead and subscribe to my guy, Rising Rhino, definitely do send some love back to him. He's definitely come through quite a few times here and shown support the JB Nation. And you guys know we support, our Rising Rhinos here. So we appreciate that. Absolutely. Rising says, thank you. It's a grind. And so, oh, yes, but hey, you doing it. And now the race to 2K. The race to 2K. And so that's the next phase there. But hey, at the rate that you're going, you'll get there before you know it. And let's see, Rising says the Rhino Nation came through, helped out big time. And so, hey, I appreciate that coming through here, showing love. And so you guys keep on. And I'm happy to see the success and want to continue to see more success coming through. Absolutely. Yes. Rising says 2 likes till 20 for me. And so, yes, appreciate that. And so, absolutely. Happy to hear it. That has made my night right there. Love to see it when we're able to see channels that are doing it the right way exceed that 1,000 mark. So that is huge. That is huge. That's something to get stoked about right there. I'd be celebrating like the entire week. Like every night we're going out to eat to celebrate at that point because you officially made it now. So congrats. Absolutely. And again, we are currently still right now at halftime. It has been pretty much all Chicago so far in this one. They lead right now 27-3. The Commanders right now, they've got to find something offensively. They got to find themselves defensively, maybe even reinvent themselves defensively. But they cannot let Chicago go out there and just have their way. Because right now, this is feeling like more of an effort type of thing. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I'm looking at Sam Howell. He's got to go out there, find a way to make a play here in the second half. But we'll see. We will see. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, I believe the Commanders get the ball here first, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so the start of the third quarter, and so will the second half be more of what we saw in the first half, or will the third quarter allow the Commanders an opportunity to fight their way to get back into this one? Again, you can't just think about the deficit here. Yeah, you're down 24 points right now, but you're not going to get it all on one play. You got to go out there and find a way to get small victories. They'll eventually add up if you continue to get those small victories. Move the ball, get some positive momentum. Offense got to stay on the field here. Your defense is getting exhausted out there. You got to find a way to sustain drives out there and just take it one play at a time. You know, this is at the end of the day, it's just like your practice. Go out there, make the plays, one play at a time. I mean, if Sam Howell wants to really help JB out, though, just go out there and scramble for at least like 12 yards out there on the first play. That'll make JB really happy here. All right, so no return on the kickoff here. So the Commanders will start off here in the third quarter. Again, trailing 27-3 right now. So let's see how this happens. And so, Card Craze, what's good with you? How are you? You said had to pop in and hit that like button. Hey, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. I hope that all is going well with you. But thank you for coming through here. I appreciate that. Absolutely. So here we go for the Commanders right now. First and 10, shotgun formation. Curtis Samuels going in motion. They pump fake it to him. Throw it to Robinson. Oh, it's a screenplay. He's running. Look at him, still running, still on his feet here. And he is still being pushed forward here. He's still moving. It's like they picked him up off the ground there. They finally blow the whistle there, but he's almost at midfield. That was a big time play, and that's what you needed. It's like I said, you're not going to get it all on one play here, but you need big play, big play, big play. Well, I shouldn't say big play, but you need to make impactful plays and move the ball, get some positive momentum and some confidence going. These guys are lacking confidence right now. Get your confidence going, and that's exactly what that play does for you. 24 yards right there on that pass play. Shotgun formation here. Ball from their own 49-yard line. Takes the snap, fakes it to the back. Howard looking, throws it over the middle, gets the completion, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. Second down coming up. And so that offensive line, if you can give Sam some time, that will really help you out. But you're going to have to do it because right now, Chicago, they have really gone out there and imposed their will. So when someone does that, you've got to have an even stronger will to fight and get yourself back in the game here. So let's see if Washington can show some fight here. Second and 3. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Antonio Gibson goes in motion. Gets the completion to his tight end, Logan Thomas, and he picks up the first down. So right now, Commanders, they came out here. They're like, we're moving the ball. Phoenix says, let's go. Phoenix says, let's go. When Phoenix says, let's go, what do? We go. So let's go. Speaking of go, if Sam Howell can just go ahead and get that scramble. Right now, I'm a little nervous that I took the over for rushing yards right now. A little bit nervous. But I'm sure that this is going to work out. Sam's going to scramble for JB and help JB out. Lewis says, went over to show some love to Rhino Channel, but you're back with JB. And so, hey, I appreciate that. Absolutely. I'm so happy for them. Over 1,000 subs. That's what's up. Throws it there. Gibson has it in his hands. Gibson knows exactly what to do. He knows what to do with it. That's a first down. So now we're seeing the Commanders move the ball here. And so they're really getting wrapped up. Let's see if they can finish in the end zone or not. But that was big time. That was big time. Yeah, I need Sam Howell to run for about 12 yards for JB right now. Do it now for JB. Let's get this part over. All right, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun at the Bears 27-yard line. Takes the snap. He's going to take a shot here. And that's going to draw a penalty right now. They're going to call it against Stevenson. And so penalties, they will give the team a 1st down. And that's, can this be the tale of a different story? Are we going to see a repeat of last week potentially? And again, he was trying to throw the ball to Terry McLaurin there, but Stevenson tried to shove him out of bounds with the ball in the air. And that's something that you're just not going to get away with. All right, so after that defensive pass interference, now they've got the ball right now at the 2-yard line. Heavy formation, one back in the backfield, multiple tight ends, quarterback up under center, takes the snap, play fake. Sam's looking, throws it, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Commanders. And so they desperately needed to get a touchdown. They get a touchdown on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And so now the Commanders say, we finally have arrived. So let's see what they ought to do here. Will they go for 2? JB needs extra points now. These teams hate JB. They're always going for 2. They never go for the extra point. All right, so they're going to go for the 2-point try. Samuel goes in motion. Howell's looking, and he's going to run, and he's going to get the 2-point play, which doesn't help JB at all. So 27-11 right now. Okay. So Commanders that time, they actually moved the ball there, got into the end zone. So let's see if the defense did they fix the defense? That's the question. Did they fix the defense? That is going to be the question. Lewis says he'll take those points. You just need 3 more touchdowns from Justin Fields. All right, so that was big right there for the Commanders. I mean, if you're rooting for the Commanders here, you really needed to see that happen there. So they went ahead, got the touchdown, got the 2-point conversions here. So we're looking at 27-11, but it's going to come down for the Commanders. Is your defense going to go out there and make some plays right now? That's what they need. They're going to be having to rely on this defense to make a couple stops here if they're going to get a chance to get back in this game. And again, that drive was 5 plays, 75 yards, and 3 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. They did have that pass interference penalty that did set them up at the 2-yard line there. So I'm sure Stevenson's frustrated with himself. But, son, I mean, what else did you think was going to happen? What else did you think was going to happen? Lewis says Phil's going to take off with a 75-yard run. He said 7 more points for the over 44 JB. And so, oh man, Lewis. I mean, this is like your Michael Jordan years when it comes to these bets, Lewis. It's like you're going out there in an 82 game season and you're winning like 70, 73 of those. Let's see. Phoenix says, what are you snacking on, JB? And so JB is snacking on gummy bears. That is what JB is snacking on. So you're never too old for gummy bears. So hopefully one day they'll give JB some sponsors. But yes, JB is snacking on gummy bears. All right, so let's see what the Chicago offense will do here in the second half. We saw what they did in the first half, but we saw last week what happened in the second half. So they got to keep their foot in the pedal. They just saw the Commanders go down there and score, so they got to keep scoring. They got to keep scoring. You look at that. I mean, touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. I guess field goal is what's up next for these Bears if they continue the pattern. But let's see what they have in store for us here in the second half. First and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Darren Mooney goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Justin Fields, he's going to be running to the right. Now he's going to cut back to the other side of the field here before he dives forward for about 2 yards on that play. For some reason, I thought he was literally about to run it all the way around. Let's see. Lewis says, why bears, JB? You say, why not gummy worms? That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question, Lewis. I feel like they stock up more on gummy bears than gummy worms around these parts. So that's a good question. I'll keep that in mind perhaps next time. All right, well, we got 2nd and 9 coming up for the Chicago Bears. Again, they lead this one right now 27-11. Shotgun formation. Darren Mooney goes in motion. They've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. And Justin Fields is going to keep it again. Look at him go. He's got the first down, but he's thinking more. He picks up about 15 yards on the run. That's extremely frustrating right there for a defense. Phoenix says, sweet tooth. You say you're guilty with candy. So JB's not alone. Lewis says, well, I called that play, but wasn't there. And so I feel you there. Under 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And this defense, they've been huffing and puffing pretty much all game long. But because right now the run is a problem as well. Ever since DJ Moore got started with the pass, now it's the run game that's a problem here. Throws it short, ball tip, incomplete. I mean, at this point, the way the defense been playing, if somebody tips the ball, you got to dive for that one. You got to do everything you can. Do your best Troy Polamalu impersonation out there. Dive one hand, whatever, scoop it up. You got to make a play on defense here. You got to have that want to. But that time there, I mean, because the D-line, if they're going to wrap this up, it's going to start with the D-line. Fields in the shotgun, throws it, gets the completion to DJ Moore. That's going to be about 4 or 5 yards on the reception. Third down coming up. And so right now, Commanders, third down. You got an opportunity here. If you can get a stop, you got an opportunity to get them off the field. But 3rd and 5, let's see what Jack Del Rio draws up for his defense here. He needs his defensive line here because we know Justin Fields, if the play breaks down, he can take it and run. We already know that. That's no surprise. And the Bears have done a great job also on calling draw plays also. So I'm sure this is something that Washington had to talk about that inside as well. So let's see what they do. Fields drops back the pass. Defense around him. He throws it, and oh, what an awkward-looking catch that was. I mean, my man thought he was a slinky on the play, the way that he bent over backwards for that football. It was just, you don't see humans move like that. You don't see humans do that to make a catch. One time I maybe seen a catch like that might have been on Madden when it was a glitch and stuff like that. But look at that. See, that time he stepped up, eluded the rush. Guy came up to stop him, but, I mean, Khalil Herbert, I mean, his leg got caught there. Ooh, is that really a catch, though? All right, so they're calling that incomplete. I thought JB thought it was a catch. I thought it was a catch at first, but looking at the replay, it's not. So Khalil Herbert is injured on the play. That's not good. That's not good at all. Phoenix says, you got a small Amish store in town. They make gummy bears and worms, but those peach rings are your favorite. And so there's oh man, there's this one place that does have gummy bears that I do like to order from, but it costs too much to do the shipping, so JB does not do that. I'll stick with my locals, but absolutely. All right, so JB's not off to a bad start at all. So far in this one, JB's got three of his overs already. DJ Moore, Khalil Herbert, Justin Fields. I just need somehow for Sam Howell to get me another at least 10 yards rushing at the minimum. We'll make that 11 yards rushing. And then Joey Sly to get me 4 more points. If those two things can happen, JB will be happy. But it doesn't help. The Commanders are going to go for two every time they get an opportunity. So I'm going to need them to have to kick a field goal next time out there. Lewis says, oh man, not Herbert. And so, yeah, he sacrificed his body to try to make the catch there. It didn't work, but man, that's hopefully it's nothing serious. But man, we saw how awkward that looked. Lewis says that's painful. And so, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Meanwhile, we've got 38 votes in right now. 71% believe in the Bears right now. 29% believe in the Commanders. Once we come back from this injury timeout, we're looking at 4th and 5 right now for Chicago from their own 45-yard line. So they will punt the ball for the first time today. So if you're the Commanders, that's big. That's big because you got an opportunity now. You're down potentially 2 scores here. So you have an opportunity to go out here and try to get some more points. At least come away with something. Now, JB is selfishly hoping that is a field goal that they come up with, so that way we can just get JB closer to what he needs. But yeah, so JB needs Sam Howell to get 11 more yards rushing. But yeah, I'm hoping that Khalil Herbert is good. Though. I'm really hoping that he's good. All right, punts on the way. Catch it from his own 10. He's now at the 20, the 30, and he goes at about that 30-yard line. All right, so that's where the Commanders will take over here offensively. Here in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 32 seconds to go here on Thursday Night Football, and the Bears leading this one 27-11. But right now, the Commanders with an opportunity, if they can come down here and get a score, look out. Are we going to be witnessing 2.0 what happened last week with the Denver Broncos? Oh, man. Oh, man. Phoenix says, no man's land beef jerky. All right, let's see here what the Commanders can do here on this drive. Can they continue what they did last time out there and keep that momentum? Here we go, shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. He snaps the ball, throws it over the middle, gets the completion there. And so he has been finding his tight end in this one, Logan Thomas, but yet another catch here. He's got 6 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown. Lewis says, good thing he's walking on his own. And so, oh, yes, oh, yes. Phoenix says, have you all tried that stuff? And so I haven't, but you got me wanting to try it now, Phoenix. Absolutely. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. They're going to go 5 wide. Would not be surprised if this is where Sam Howell takes off and run. Let's see. Takes the snap, throws it, gets the first down here, and it's tight end Logan Thomas. He's got, oh, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. Are you serious? Are you serious? He lost the ball. Wow. Wow. Lewis said they needed a pick 6. What? You got to fumble instead, Lewis. What did you do? What did you do? I'm starting to think that Lewis is in the game right now. He's got his headphone, he's got the helmet on, and he ripped that ball out. Wow. Here in the third quarter, 8 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Things were just looking up right now for the Commanders. And what did they do? Logan Thomas fumbles the ball. They ripped it from him. They ripped it from him. That's bad. right in front of the coaching staff and everything. That's just bad. It's a clear fumble. And it's Chicago with the football. All right, so the Bears back with the football here after being gifted the ball, after ripping it off. And they will take over from the 46-yard line of the Commanders. Justin Fields in the shotgun, looking to take a deep shot, but they got him for the sack that time. He was stepping up. I thought he was about to launch it there, but great job there in the secondary to allow the D line to get to him there because he wanted to fire that one down, but he clearly saw the coverage had to be halfway decent at least. Lewis says fumble. Phoenix says it's expensive jerky, but worth it. Let's see. Phoenix says fumble and lose that team momentum. Yes. If this was Madden, your camera's going back to shaking, which is very annoying. Lewis says he'll take a double shot. Okay. 2nd and 15. Takes the snap. Throws it. Incomplete. Felt the pressure that time. Just wanted to get the ball out of his hand. There is a penalty. They're going to call. Let's see what the referee's going to call here. Looking at that referee's eyes, he looks like he doesn't sleep at all. All right, let's see what they call here. All right, so they're just going to go with the incompletion. Okay. All right, so 3rd and 15 coming up. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Bears leading right now 27-11. Their defense just forced a fumble. But right now, if you're the Commanders, your defense has a chance to still save the day here if they can get a stop. 3rd and 15. Oh, man, somebody ran like they saw a ghost right there. I mean, wow. And so Chase, he's excited about that. That's going to back this offense up another 5 yards right now. That's huge. That's going to help the Commanders out right now. So again, no Khalil Herbert right now. So they've got Roschon Johnson back there at running back, and they've got obviously Justin Fields. All right, 3rd and 20. Gets the snap. D-line getting after him, and Fields just throw that one away. We've seen that one quite a few times here. So now you see the difference in the energy right now for Washington. They are getting after it now. They have finally woken up here. There's no putting this team back to sleep right now in this form. So, but excellent job by the defense here. They needed to come up big, and that's exactly what they did. Exactly what they did. So they made up for the offensive mistake. Punts on the way. All right, so picked up at the 16-yard line. That's exactly where the Commanders will take over with the football. Lewis says, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on right now, Lewis. The offense right now has just decided to shut down, basically. I mean, for some reason, your team is not comfortable with a decent lead in the second half. They're just not comfortable with a decent lead in the second half. So right now, we're looking at the Commanders like, hey, you know, if they can get this drive really going and just come away with something on this drive here, that'll be big for them. But Lewis can't believe it. He can't believe it. At one point in time, he thought they were going to drop a 50 burger on him. But second half right now seems a little bit different now. You can feel the vibe is a little bit different right now. But it won't matter if the Commanders keep turning the ball over. Lewis says he needs a pick now. Lewis, think about JB. Think about JB right now. All right. Again, third quarter, 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. And so they trail by 16 points. And so it's still manageable, still enough, plenty of time to go in this game for the Commanders. Lewis says, let you get yours first. But when you get yours, Lewis, then it's going to impact mine. So I got to get mine now. Just let Sam Howell just go out there and run a big run real quick. You know, that'll knock off one. And then let them finish with a field goal on this drive. And then we'll, let your team score. Then we'll let the Commanders score a touchdown. Hopefully kick the extra point, which I know they won't kick the extra point, come to think of it. So this is getting real tough for JB, real tough. All right, so here we go. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the third. They're on 17. Throws it. It's completed. Robinson makes the first guy miss, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. Second and 3. They're going to go 5 wide. Howell throws it deep. And oh, he got Gibson, who takes it to the 35-yard line. Wow. He's fired up. Lewis says, okay, you'll take 7 from Washington. If they scored a touchdown, they're clearly going for 2. So it'll either be 8 or 6. That's not going to help JB very much right now. We need a field goal. I need Sam Howell to get out there, get off his behind, scramble for about 12 yards. That's it. Kick the field goal, and then next time score a touchdown, in which I think that they'll at least kick the extra point if they already have that field goal in addition to it. All right, takes a snap, throws it over the middle. Oh, wow, look at that. Johan Dotson takes it to the 20-yard line. This offense is moving right now. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Yeah, Sam is not looking to run anymore. All right, here we go. First and 10. Shotgun formation again. So far in this drive, it's been all pass plays. The Bears bringing pressure. Sam didn't even see that coming. He didn't even see that coming. Second down coming up. That's a big time sack. That might actually help JB. Actually, that might set them up for like a potential field goal. It might just help JB. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, you can see Chicago bringing pressure. They're like, we got to knock this momentum out. So that's exactly what they're doing. They're coming after him. And great job there. Great scheme. And so got him. Second and 19. Howell takes the snap, throws it, gets the completion. Dotson making moves. They bring him down. Third down's going to come up, but he brings it to about the let's see, 23-yard line. Third down coming up. They got third and 12 right now, so they need 12 yards for the first down. All right, so 3rd and 12 here. Lewis, I kind of sort of need your Bears to get a sack right now. He's a sack. Sam looking, Sam. And he's still on his feet. Pump fakes. Look at him. Stays in bounds. He's still going, and he's going to pick up about, what's that, about 10 yards? JB needs it to be 11. Let it at least be 11. Please be 11. Please be 11. This is very critical for JB. Phoenix says, calling it a night, gentlemen. And so, hey, as always, we appreciate you, Phoenix. And so the next stream is going to be Saturday, Oklahoma and Texas. If you have time to come through for that. If not, you know we got Sunday night football to look forward to as well. Phoenix says, till next time. But you be safe out there. Absolutely. Take care. All right, so 32-yard field goal up, and that is good. So, okay, things are looking much better right now for JB. All right, so all I need is literally Sam Howell to get me one more rushing yard so I can get that over. And then in addition to that, Joey Sly to get an extra point. So I just literally, that's all I need. That's all JB needs the rest of the night. Let that happen. JB is good. JB is good. So let's see. Let's see. But that was a big field goal there for the Commanders, 27-14. Let's see. Lewis says, okay, JB, there's your 3. You say you'll drink to that 4 more. And so, well, hold up, Lewis. Hold up now, because if you guys go down there and if you guys even get a field goal right now, that's going to make it like a 16-point lead to where they're not going to go out there and kick the extra point. So before you guys score again, I need Washington to score really quickly, get a touchdown, kick the extra point. Then after that, you guys can do what you do. You guys can do what you do. And you say you're buzzing, and so, oh man, I hate to see all of this, and then they disappoint you at the end and just make you feel sick. So I would hate to see that for you. But I literally need one more point from Joey Sly. Field goal, extra point, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But Sam Howell, one more rushing yard. All right, so third quarter, 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go here, the third quarter. And so we've got 40 votes in here. 70% believe that the Bears will win this game. They're leading right now 27-14. But the Commanders right now, they are the team that's gotten 11 unanswered here in the third quarter. It has been all Washington here in the third quarter. So if they can keep this up, things might get very interesting. We all remember what happened last week with Chicago. They remember it also. Let's see what they do here. But this is going to come down to the Commanders defensively. Can they come out here and get a stop? You know, they got to come out here, continue to get a stop. Don't let the Bears get going again. That's their task. And if you're the Bears, Justin Fields, you got to take this one on your shoulder here. And, you know, get back to passing the ball to DJ Moore. That was so successful in the first quarter. I feel like they've gotten away from that. And when they got away from that, obviously Khalil Herbert, that injury, that hurt. But get back to getting DJ Moore the ball. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. You've got Khalil Herbert back in the game. Okay, shotgun formation. Daryl Mooney goes in motion. Justin Fields going to keep it himself. Takes on the contact, picks up 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the third. All right, 2nd and 6 here. Gonna line up in the shotgun. This time they've got DJ Moore next to Justin Fields here in the shotgun. Moore goes in motion. Now they're gonna go 5 wide. Washington. Oh, Justin Fields almost lost the ball, but he got it back. Oh man, that would have been a whoo, whoo. That would have been quite the thing. It was a high snap, so Fields had to bring it down to himself there, and then just take off and run. And this is Justin Fields we're talking about. He's going to get yards if he takes off. But that time, just on his fingertips, lucky he was able to retain that, because that could have been a disaster right there for Chicago had he not gotten that ball. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Gonna toss it here to Herbert, and oh man, he went down. He went down. Oh man, I hadn't seen a guy go down like that since watching the show with Booby Miles and stuff. That is wow. Like he literally went down. Like it, yeah. That's when you take the guy out. He had no business being in there to begin with. He's done. I would say he is done for the rest of the night. Wow. So 2nd and 10 coming up there. He tried, but he's done. All right, so we got 2nd and 10 again here in the third quarter with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. Another high snap, fakes it to the back, throws it, and oh, look at that, DJ Moore. DJ, yeah, he's still running. Wait, they say he stepped out of bounds? Oh, man. I thought he was still running for like ages there. I thought he was going to go. I didn't see where he stepped out at. Why did they just stop the play there? I can't hear the value, so I can't hear their explanation for why they stopped that play. But looking at the replay, I don't think it was because he stepped out or anything. All right, so they feed it to the back. He's going to pick up 3 yards on the carry. All right, so that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter right now. And so Lewis, JB's just over here trying to think like, okay, so because obviously if you guys kick a field goal, that's going to a 16-point game. That's not going to help me reach my goal. Let's see. Lewis, I need you guys to probably fumble it or throw a pick six or something like that right now, Lewis. Can you do something for me right now? Can you throw a pick six to the Commanders here? JB is really scratching his head here. I don't know how I'm going to get that last point right now, Lewis. I don't know how it's going to happen. Lewis says, easy touchdown. You say, I don't want to hear that, JB. Don't need to know that. Oh, man, I know. But JB can't see another path, Lewis. I can't see another path. I just can't. But that's literally what JB needs. It's just one more extra point, and the Commanders aren't just going to kick an extra point to kick an extra point. Down 13. If you guys score a touchdown, that would make it 20. I guess if you guys are going to score, then just score the touchdown. Just get the touchdown, I guess, if you're just going to score. Because I feel like a field goal would hurt my odds of getting one more point because they're not just going to kick a field goal. They'll be like, we're close enough, go for it. When will JB learn? When will JB learn? All right, so getting ready to get back to the action at the start of the fourth quarter right now, and the Chicago Bears here with the football in the lead 27-14. Lewis says JB and his kicker. It always seems like a good idea at the moment. I thought that Washington was going to play like they did in the third quarter, at least three quarters like that, as opposed to just one. But we'll see. They feed it to the back. He's going to pick up 2 yards on the carry. Third down coming up here. 3rd and 5. Maybe you guys can miss a field goal for me, Lewis. I mean, all right, so 3rd and 5 coming up. Takes it to the back. Fields throws one up there, and oh, just too far for DJ Moore. And DJ Moore almost scored again. My goodness. Whoo! What is the cornerback thinking for the Commanders? What is he really thinking? If they keep burning him like that, he's going to be a part of the XFL pretty soon. All right, 43-yard field goal for Chicago Bears. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So, yeah, that's going to make it 30-14, a 16-point lead, which means no coach in their right mind will go for the extra point. So, JB's trying to slice it in a positive narrative here, Lewis. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure this one out. Maybe make them go for a field goal for some reason, which I don't know why they would go for a field goal at this point, down 16. But I don't know. Maybe 3rd and long will make them kick a field goal, but not too long for the field goal. Anyways, first things first. Sam Howell has to go back out here and get me that one more yard rushing. At least do that for me. And again, the score right now: Bears 30, Commanders 14. Kickoff on the way. No return. Lewis says, "See, you should have picked Santos." And so I know that in hindsight. I know that in hindsight. But how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know? I did think about it, but I thought about it. I was like, nah. I thought the Bears would be more likely to try to, go for two or maybe not kick a field goal and go for it. So I was like, let me not do that. So how was I supposed to know this is going to be how it played out? All right, from their own 25-yard line out of the shotgun. And Sam I am staying on his feet. And oh, look at that. He does JB a solid there. Gets that for sure over there. I was on the line. That takes me over it. So I appreciate that, Sam. Now somehow find a way to get your team to give you a field goal is what I'm asking. I need to see a sense of urgency here from the Commanders. From their own 30, after picking up 5 yards there on the run, Sam throws it, gets the completion. All right, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, there's a flag, there's a flag, there's a flag. Let's see what that means. Lewis says, I'm relying on one more point again. It's declined, okay. And it's all JB needs. Just one more field goal from the Commanders here. It has to happen now. Let's see, probably get a good 30-yard pass maybe. Sam on the move, throws it, gets the completion here, and his receiver takes it to midfield. Let's hurry up here. Let's hurry up here. So that way, when we get in field goal range, the coaching staff, they'll be like, all right, we'll take the 3 points. Let's do it. JB needs this, y'all. JB needs this. But that was Byron Pringle for 10 yards there with the catch. All right, shotgun formation. Bears are blitzing. Sam, oh, he almost threw another pick. He almost threw another pick, y'all. If I see one more quarterback on primetime matchup throws a dumb interception, JB is going to grab the headsets and get in the game himself and start coaching. Lewis says, we need a field goal, JB. We need a field goal. That's right. We need a field goal. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Let the Commanders get a field goal first, though. All right. Looking. Sam has time. He throws it. And, oh, man, a risky pass there. I'm not going to lie. That was too close for comfort there. But he got the completion. There is a penalty right now. Lewis can't look. But, man, that'll make us both happy if that's the case. We can just go ahead and run out the clock after the Commanders get a field goal. How about that, Lewis? All right, and that was Jamison Crowder. He's really digging on the depth chart here. I'm thinking, I was like Pringle, Crowder. He's really going down the depth chart here at receiver for the Commanders. But hey, that's a pass you make if you're confident, because he threw that there between two guys and got the ball there. Believed in this guy, and so great job. Bears are showing they're showing pressure, but they send four, and Howell just has to throw that one away. Just has to throw that one away. Good job not taking a sack on that one. Good job not taking a sack on that one. All right, so 2nd and 10 right now at the Chicago 39-yard line. I'd like to see them pick up maybe 4 or 5 more yards here, enough to where they won't go for it, but at least go for a field goal. They tried to run the screen, but 53 wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. He read that one. All right, 2nd and 10. Offensive line holding up. Sam's going to take a shot and incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 10. Oh, man, how far of a field goal would this be from the 39-yard line? But that was incomplete. He took a shot though, and he had an opportunity to make that catch, just couldn't do it. Lewis is hoping for a field goal. You know JB's right there with you. Bears showing pressure. Sam throws it, gets the completion, and they get the first down. But at least they're in good field goal range. But now I'm counting on your Bears. Don't get the turnover, but force them in a 3rd and long, then 4th and long situation to where they got to kick a field goal, Lewis. That's what I need from you right now. Can you help JB out? All right, so here we go, 1st and 10. Oh, man, what are the Bears doing? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it looks like they're about to get a touchdown here. We already know what that means. They are not going to be going for the extra point. Thank you so much right now, Lewis. I just want to thank you so much. Well done. All right, so after that 25-yard completion there to Curtis Samuel, takes it to the 3-yard line right now. Sam Howell on the move, throws it, incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and goal. Lewis is saying defense. He has switched it now. He is saying defense now. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Receiver goes in motion. Howell throws it incomplete once again. He's throwing some risky passes right now. I'm not going to lie. These are some risky passes. All right, Lewis. I need your Bears. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to happen, but sack them far enough to where they don't even consider going for it on 4th down. So I don't know how it's going to happen. Excuse me. I don't know how it's going to happen, Lewis, but I need your defense, to sack Sam Howell or force them to lose so many yards they decide to just kick a field goal. Can you do that, Lewis? Can your defense do that for me? All right, we got 3rd and goal here. Let's see if the Bears can bear down here. Sam throws it all by himself. Did they even try? Did they even try? Well, they got the touchdown. And now this will be the 2-point conversion. All right, so the Commanders are going to go for 2 here. I guess I'm going to hope that they don't get the 2-point play, so that way maybe next time they'll kick a field goal, perhaps. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Don't get the 2-point play. Sam looking to run. Sam got caught in a jam there, just throws it up there, threw it. Well, it's a 2-point play, so I guess it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to throw it up there. All right, so it's 30-20. So it's not the end of the world. I still got a chance, I guess. As long as you guys don't score another. But even if you guys score and kick the field goal, that would just make it 13 points. So I guess I still got a chance. Lewis says, there's your over. And so, hey, you've got your over. JB still needs a little bit more work. You guys have no idea. JB just needs 1 more point, an extra point. If Justin Fields wants to do his famous, fumble, for a touchdown, I'm cool with that right now. Braden says he's back. Welcome back. Lewis is now improved to 19-4. Lewis, let me know in advance. The Oklahoma Texas game, I'm pretty sure you're thinking over City for that one. Lewis says, I can now cheer for you, JB. Let's go. And so I appreciate that. I do. I do. I do. I'm going to need for the Bears to not score yet, not score again yet. Let the Commanders score because if it's a field goal, JB's good. If it's a touchdown, they will kick the extra point, and then JB will be good, and then your Bears can go ahead, hold on for the victory. Justin Fields can throw it to DJ Moore again, and then everybody's happy. In the perfect world, that's how things would work out. So we're gonna find out if this is the perfect world or not. I've got to get away from these kickers though. I mean, I knew DJ Moore was going to go to work. I didn't know DJ Moore was going to go to work like this today, though. I mean, this is insane. I'm just glad that I'm not the one that's playing against old man's fantasy team right now because I know he's got DJ Moore on his team. So I'm thankful of that. All right, again here in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 51 seconds to go. And the Bears leading right now 30-20. Commanders are going to kick it off here. Now, let's see if this Washington defense can come out here and hold the Bears from scoring this time out. Lewis says, as of now, over under 58. Yes, over. And so, okay, okay. Lewis says, Braden, I'll drink one for you. Braden said, let the Commanders come back and win this game. I just need the Commanders to kick another kick. That's it. Field goal, extra point. Just give JB one more. Just one more. All right, 1st and 10. Hands it to the back. Picks up 5 yards in the play. Yeah, Khalil Herbert, he tried to get back out there, but no, he needs to be on the sideline for the rest of this one. And this is Blassing game here. 3 carries for 11 yards so far in this one, but 2nd and 5 right now for the offense. And we all know Justin Fields is a huge threat to run this ball. Let's see if this is what happens here. 2nd and 5, shotgun formation. And Fields is going to run it just like I predicted. And man, he's out here taking on contact. He almost burrowed over that defensive player. He held on for his life. Lewis says Commanders will get the ball back because Herbert is out. And so, well, you know JB needs this. Even if it's just a field goal, Lewis, JB needs this. But 3rd and 2, can the Commanders defense get a stop here? That's what it's going to come down to. Can they get a stop here? The crowd's getting loud because they know they're down 2 scores here. 9 minutes and 30 seconds here. Can they get a stop? They need a stop. All right, 3rd and 2. Fields on the run. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. So they do get a stop. All right. So now we just gotta do it for JB. Gotta do it for JB. All right. So we got 4th and 2 now. That's gonna bring up the punt unit here. Punts on the way. Catches it from his own 19-yard line. So now We're going to look at this Commander offense. Starting out inside their own 20. 9 minutes and 13 seconds to go here. Can they get a score? Touchdown, field goal. JB don't really care right now. He just wants to see them score right now. Do it for JB. And we are currently right now at the commercial. Time to see what Sam Howell can do here with the offense. Down 30 to 20. Got to make a play. Now, last time out there, though, I believe they scored a touchdown last time out there, but they did not convert on the 2-point conversion last time out there. So they got to taste the end zone. Let's see if they can get back. And then this time, do the right thing and kick the extra point. Lewis says, Bears struggling since JB started. You're not going to do that, Lewis. No, you're not going to do that. Saying that this was JB eating the gummy bears that did it. You're not going to do this. RC says, JB, are you still at 21% on the Bears collapsing? Or are you up to 49%? You know what? I think 49% is a great number. I appreciate that. You gave me an out there. I'll take that 49% there. So, yes, I've increased it from 21 to 49% right now. And this drive is going to have a major impact. Major impact. So, let's see if Sam I Am can come up with a big play. All JB needs is just one more point from Joey Sly. That's it. That's it. Then whatever else happens, happens. But Sam Howell, 17 of 22, 2 touchdowns. He did throw the 1 pick since that. But let's see. But overall, 26 of 35, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. All right, from his own 20-yard line, you've got 3 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 tight end at the bottom of the screen. He's looking, throws it incomplete there. Gibson was the intended target. Had he caught that, he would have lost some yards. 2nd and 10. Give JB the playbook. Give JB the playbook right now. I'll call the plays myself. All right, here in the 4th quarter with 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Out of the shotgun, Bears showing pressure. They send pressure. Sam throws it and gets the completion and a first down to the 35-yard line. Let's go. Okay. Sam's got a little bit of a limp, it looks like. I just glanced up and noticed he's got a little bit of a limp right there. All right, shotgun formation from their own 35-yard line. Sam looking to run, and he gets brought down there. Looks like he may have taken a little contact to the head there. But he picked up a yard. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the 4th. So they've got to come away with something here. Touchdown, field goal. Got to come away with something here on this drive. And I would try to move like a team that's got a sense of urgency right now if I was them. But again, 30 to 20 right now is the score. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Under 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Shotgun formation for the Commanders. Sam steps up. Oh, he gets sacked on the play. Third down coming up. That's a big sack right there. They got him that time. I knew it was going to happen. RC says the Bears owner made a call down to the locker room at halftime. I want another number one pick. That's the call he made. That's the call he made. Big time sack right there. That is not what they needed. So now you got a third and long situation here. Can the Commanders come up and make the play here on third and long to keep the drive going? Lewis says that's a double right there. Sam throws it short, gets the completion. His tight end goes airborne and gets the first down. He knows what this means to JB. He knows. And again, Logan Thomas, and earlier in the game he had that fumble, so I know he's trying to make up for it. But what a big time play that was. Now we do have a Bears defender that's currently down right now. So hopefully he's okay. Again, he was trying to come in on a tackle and he may have caught a cleat to the face on that one. So that's going to stop the game right there at 7 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the fourth. Just to think that the Bears and the Commanders, the score right now is 30-20 right now, 30-20. Who would have thought that, coming into the season that we'd be talking about a Bears and Commanders game 30-20 and with this much offense? Like, who would have thought? Right now, Sam Howell, 28 of 38, 303 yards passing. RC said that someone called a timeout, JB, and so it was an injury timeout. And so an injury timeout as number 32 for the Chicago Bears on defense was injured on the play. So this is an injury timeout called here. Again, here in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 2 seconds to go, and the Bears lead in 30-20 over the Commanders. But the Commanders with the football here, and since halftime, they've outscored Chicago 17-3 so far. And they've got the ball right now, and they're about at the 45-yard line as they just picked up the first down. So they may be adding some more points here. And if they do, it's going to help JB out a good amount. So yeah, again, we are at the injury timeout. Braden says, come on, Commanders. I think for the most part, well, I have my reasons why I need the Commanders to come up big. RC says only way Washington loses is if they run out of time trying to come back or if the Bears D comes up clutch. And so as long as they get JB his points, that's all JB needs. Just one more from Joey Sly. Now, with my luck, they would line up in the field goal formation, toss it to Joey Sly, let him score a touchdown somehow, just to spite JB. But got no choice but to put my faith in Sam Howell, in which in my other league, I dropped Daniel Jones mid-game last game as my backup quarterback, dropped him, and Sam Howell is officially my backup quarterback now. Anthony Richardson is my starter in the other league that I'm in. All right, here we go. First and 10, 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation. Bears are showing two inside linebackers inside of the defensive front. Sam's taking a big shot here, and incomplete. Incomplete. There's a penalty. There's a penalty. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Lewis says, you need this win to cash that plus 250. And so, well, as soon as JB gets his points, you can do this. RC said, in other words, JB wins the game, right? Hey, you play to win the game. You play to win the game. Absolutely. But nah, I got sick and tired of seeing what I saw from Daniel Jones. I dropped him immediately last game. That was yeah. What are we discussing? There's nothing to discuss. You threw the flag. You threw it with conviction. Stick to your conviction. Don't you go back on your word. Stick with your conviction. You threw the flag for a reason. Really? Wow. Well, I'll be. Well, I'll be. All right. So they decide to renege on the pass interference there. All right. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. From their own 45-yard line. Sam looking. Sam throws it. Gets the completion. Let's go. That time, you're not taking that one back. Let's go. Let's go. JB's feeling good about this right now. Now, they better not get JB excited for no reason here. But this is a good sign for JB. But that was 32 yards there to Terry McLaurin for the Washington Commanders. Again, Sam Howell so far 29 of 40 for 335 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Cannot turn the ball over under any circumstances. Sam looking. Sam throws one up there. And oh, I mean, that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd have stayed in bounds there, Johan Dotson there. I mean, he just put the hand up like he was Spider-Man on that one, but incomplete. Incomplete. Okay. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, just protect the ball here. Let's see. RC says, side note, this game has been fire, JB. It has been. It has been. The Bears jumped up early, got Lewis a lot of drinks, and now, right now, they got him right now feeling like, oh man, he's feeling a little sick now. I'm pretty sure. And so I see 27 there for Chicago on the sideline there. Lewis says, here comes the winning. Lewis. RC said, nice one hand out of bounds grab. Right? But they don't have no award for that. Trophies. Oh, they're bringing the blitz. Sam just throws that one and his back decides to catch it there. Would have been better if he had not caught it. He's going to lose some yards in the play. 3rd down coming up. All right, so now we've got 3rd down coming up here. And again, even if they don't get the 1st down, we can still kick a field goal. Braden says you need Johan Dotson to get a touchdown for fantasy. There's another Bears player down. So Bears players are getting hurt on this drive especially. And again, these are the guys in the secondary. Now, I don't know how these guys are catching the ball right now. I mean, you had Johan Dotson make the catch. You had Brian Robinson. If I was the NFL, we're checking these gloves at the end of the game here because I know these guys aren't that cold. So we're checking gloves. Got some stick and glue or something out there. But 3rd and 15, you know you got to score twice. All right. Braden says he needs a Johan. Who are you playing against this week, Braden, in fantasy football? I know old man's got to be feeling real good right now about the performance he got from DJ Moore. Like, he's going to get another win most likely this week. It's looking like. RC said that man sweating like his life depends on JV talking about the Bears coach. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the fourth. The only thing that can mess this up is if they somehow like picked up 14 yards and went for it on fourth down and didn't get the first. That would really irk JB if they did that. Throws it incomplete, incomplete. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Bring out the field goal kicker. Bring him out. This is what he's here for. All right, well, Braden, between me and you, Braden, I hope you win. I hope you win. The Sports Blitz, he ended my team last time in the playoffs. So if you were to beat him, JD would not be mad at all. But that's a divisional game, so I think you guys are pretty close in the standings too. All right, Joey Sly, this is it. This is it. 46 yards. Kick is up. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. No. Braden says, thanks, JB. I cannot believe it. Washington kicker missed the field goal. Are you serious? Wow. RC says, oh my gosh. This is, oh my goodness. You had one job. One job. And so they're going to hand it to the back. And look at that. Tackling poor form. Braden said, we have the same record. And Braden says, no. Lewis says he'll drink to that. Lewis, we're down bad, man. You could have spared 3 points on that one. You could have spared it. I tell you what, Lewis, have the Bears turn the ball over right now. All right, 2nd and 4. Looks like we got a Washington Commander player that's currently down right now. RC said, Bears headed to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't purchase my ticket early. Second and 4 coming up. Lewis says Bears win on Thursday night. Packers, no. JB's too hurt to laugh at that one, Lewis. From his own 42-yard line. Feeds it to the back again. All right, so this time they get the stop. 3rd down coming up. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. Timeout called by the Commanders here. All right, so this is a tricky situation here. I'm sorry, 3rd and 2 coming up. Tricky situation in the sense that, all right, if you are the Commanders here, you got to get a stop. You know you got to score twice. You got to try to make this work. You're burning timeouts. Oh man, JB's telling himself it's not over yet. It's not over yet. All right, so 3rd and 2. JB's like, just give me a little hope. Let's see. RC says, Lewis, JB, maybe the Bears play every game on Thursday from now on. Let's not make that a custom. Let's not do that. But here we go. 3rd and 2. Gotta think Justin Fields gonna keep it himself. Throws it. And it's completed there. DJ Moore for the touchdown. So Chicago scores the touchdown. Well, let's see, 16. Go out there, get the extra point. Maybe if the Bears will play soft coverage and let the Commanders score a touchdown, maybe they kick the extra point just because why would you go for 2 in that sense, I guess, unless they miss the – I don't know. I don't know. Commanders got problems right now. But Lewis, congratulations for your team. Touchdown. All right, they know how to kick an extra point. They're just taunting JB at this point. All the field goals, extra points, all of this. And so 37-20 right now is the score. RC says, how about them Bears, boys? Yes. How about the Bears? I mean, how about DJ Moore? 8 catches, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, whew, I can just imagine how many points he's gotten right now in fantasy. This is deadly right now. Lewis says winner. All right, Lewis, you got the W. You got the W. Tell your Bears to give up a touchdown, all right? And if the Commanders don't kick the extra point, so help me. It is at this moment that I just realized that my opponent in the other league has DJ Moore. So, well, maybe it's not JB's night. Maybe. Lewis says, told you, JB, not tonight, money right. I'm sorry, money night. Oh, man. We'll see if the Commanders can get a touchdown here. Defense should be playing soft enough, hopefully. But, man, this is insane. All right, so here we go for the Commanders here. From their own 25-yard line. Sam feeling the pressure. Got him for the sack. This ain't right. Got him for the sack. Y'all got to hurry up. Move like you care. Sense of urgency here. Come on, Sam. People depending on you. Dang it. Why'd you got to sack him like that? Offensive line's got to do better. 2nd and 21. Throws it, gets the completion to the 22-yard line. 3rd down coming up. We're in 4-down territory, so we're just trying to get some first downs, some positive plays here, avoid sacks, you know. All right, 2nd and 20. Feeling the pressure. Hey, just throw the ball. Just throw the ball. 4th down coming up. This kid just, you literally have the running back right there, wide open, bro. Wide open. What are you doing, Sam? All right, so now we got 4th and 18. We need some crazy play here to get them the first down. Sam has time, throws it short, knows he's not going to get it, and they bring him down. So the Bears get the stop. Let's see if they were to kick the extra, get the touchdown. It really wouldn't matter. So this is just sad. This is just sad by the Commanders. But for the Chicago Bears, though, 14 straight losses, that will be ending tonight. You can see the raw emotions over there by Chicago. Feeds it to the back. He picks up about 2 yards on the play. 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Timeout called here by the Commanders. Or at least they're still trying to score, I guess. Let's see. Lewis says Justin Fields 8 passing touchdowns in 2 games. Love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Meanwhile, JB will end the poll here. We know who's going to win this one. We're just here for the formality of it. Second and 8, 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Hands it to the back again. Picks up another 2 yards there. Third down coming up. Timeout called here by the Commanders. Lewis says, told you, JB, why put up the phone? It was going to be the Bears. Oh, man. I mean, does JB realistically have a chance to at least get Commanders to give him one more kick? I mean, if you guys kick the field goal, there's no way they'll go for a field goal at all. Even so, they'd have to lie to themselves to go for that. I need them to score a touchdown, get the extra point. I don't know. But I mean, despite the fact the score is 37-20 right now, this was an entertaining game. Justin Fields feeds it to the back again. All right, he's going to be stopped after picking up about 2 yards on the play. Fourth down. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, 2-minute warning. When we come back, it'll be 4th and 3, Chicago with the football. Lewis says, oh, JB, another kicker lets you down. Let me down big time. Let me down big time. And they taught me once again to say a field goal. Let's see. Braden says, I would say Justin Fields has been playing well the last 2 games. And so, oh, yeah, absolutely. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 40-20 right now is the score. Lewis says, see ya in Minnesota. Well, JB's holding on to hope here. There's still 2 minutes. JB's hoping for something crazy. Maybe a kick return for a touchdown, extra point. That's all I need. Just one thing to help JB out here. Lewis says, there's 3 field goals. We get it. We get it. We get it. I just wonder if the Commanders did somehow score a touchdown, would they go ahead and just kick the extra point? Because why not? You're down 20. If you went for two, it wouldn't change. It wouldn't change anything. Yeah, it wouldn't change anything. All right, so no return, and so let's see. Sam Howell, whom I probably should have just took the over and passed it. Nothing. We'll see what he can do here. Again, this game has been decided already. Our next stream will be Saturday. Texas and Oklahoma. Sam throws, gets the completion. He picks up 8 yards, gets brought down. He has to hurry up here. I mean, I know you're losing. I know the game over, but at least act like you're trying. Like come on now, let's at least hurry up. Gets the completion, okay. Hurry up. You ain't got no timeouts. Throws that one away. Second down coming up. I feel like I feel like I'm the only person that this last drive actually matters for. I mean, if I was the Commanders to teach the kicker a lesson, I'd have him come out here and still kick a field goal late in the game, just because. A minute and 8 seconds to go here in the fourth. Gets the completion, and Terry McLaurin hits the ground. He's not even trying, y'all. He's like, why am I in the game? That's what he's like. He's like, why am I in the game right now? That's what he's looking like. I don't like his body language here. 3rd and 6. Gets the catch. Nobody touched him. Brought down at about the 43. 35 seconds here. Come on now. Come on. We need a touchdown. We need a touchdown. You know what? Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal already. 27 seconds. JB needs something crazy. Throws it. Complete it. They're not going to let him go down so easy. 12 seconds. And so that's going to be the game. Well, 40-20, that is the final score for this one. Chicago gets their first win since October 24, 2022. Something about the month of October for these guys. And so Braden says, good night, JB. Yeah, good night to you. Good night to you. And so appreciate you guys for coming through. JB will be back on Saturday. And so until then, you guys, enjoy the rest of the week and don't do anything that JB wouldn't do. Congratulations, Lewis, by the way, for winning the money and also winning this matchup here. Lewis says finally. And so, oh man, it's going to be a huge celebration for him. Absolutely. But for the rest of us, got work tomorrow. So, yeah, I will see you guys then. But yeah, you guys take care. And again, enjoy it, Lewis. This is your weekend. Lewis says, great stream, JB. Until Saturday. Yeah, till Saturday. Absolutely. Take care. And JB will see